Some people go for gold, then lose sight of the shine. And the sparkle that once was gets tarnished in mind. They forget what they was after they fall off the track, and their vision that was vivid gets lost in pitch black. Age starts to take place like a bomb that keeps ticking, and they regret not chasing after it after they had the ambition. The ambition fades away like a red on a rose, and the regret sucks the life from everybody, I suppose. But my rose ain't red, it won't die but ain't fake. But when I die, I'll drown myself in these lyrics I speak. White, light. I ain't no stranger to the rain. I put the sunshine in my gray clouds. Worked hard for where I'm at, so it's easier for me to sleep now. But I don't sleep, I walk the roads from stop sign to street name. No yellow marks on these back roads, so I paint the lines to pave my way. And these frame pics on my wall for my top 10s on these music charts. Represent these small towns you'll never see with a big heart. And these lyrics in my songs are the warm spot like a car heart. Don't ever forget that one place that made you that person that you are. Many miles I roam, wheels turning on that one lane. Last year's boots, broken souls, chasing one thing. Caught up in the storm of life, it gets me excited. I guess you could say that I'm chasing white lightning. Chasing white lightning. I'm chasing white lightning. I'm chasing white lightning. Let the rain come down till I can't hear myself think. Let the rain come down and drown the radio out in this little S10. I wanna go back sometimes to sit in this Sonic doing nothing. Chilling with all my friends on the tailgate, rolling up and jamming something. Yeah, a young gun, I was one of those putting Jack D in my Dr. Pepper. Had stickers all on my back glass of my truck, it made the shit look better. Just a poor boy dreaming too big for the town that I was raised up in. That's why I represent the underdogs. I want them to know that they can win. Many miles I roam, wheels turning on that one lane. Last year's boots, broken souls, chasing one thing. Caught up in the storm of life, it gets me excited. I guess you could say that I'm chasing white lightning. Chasing white lightning. I'm chasing white lightning. I'm chasing white lightning. Many miles I roam, wheels turning on that one lane. Last year's boots, broken souls, chasing one thing. Caught up in the storm of life, it gets me excited. I guess you could say that I'm chasing white lightning. Chasing white lightning. I'm chasing white lightning. I'm chasing white lightning.
We told y'all little fake ass motherfuckers we had your playbook. Now the safety's off on all you little bitches. It's your move. You decide you want us to empty the mag or not. Hickorybilly shit. Street Soldiers Entertainment. And you know it's Creek Squad for life, motherfuckers.
Safety's off on these weak-minded little bitches. I say that I pulled up a half of y'all are just some stitches. Fed posting in the chat, y'all do anything for riches. But when real ones show up, y'all just shit your widow bridges. Safety's off on these fake faggot motherfuckers. If they think they want the smoke, we serving bullets up for supper. You might have a little clique, we got a real group of brothers. Actually got each other's six while y'all just stroking one another. Safety's off, I'm that little pussy just in time. Safety's off, I'm flop easy, even though that doesn't rhyme. Safety's off on Uncle Piss Cup, way past his prime. Safety's off on Yadam Calhoun, he crossed the fucking line. These motherfuckers don't actually want no problems. Yelling Goose Squad, what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing, y'all ain't doing nothing. Just my views and hella fucking front. Y'all didn't know I could rap like this. Too busy getting drunk trying to test my piss. Your double IQ couldn't match my wit. All you cheerleaders brainless as shit. And you don't really want us to open fucking fire. This one's just a warning for the front and faggot liars. Thought you felt some heat, but we can always take it higher. Safety's off on that whole team, don't be catching no crossfire. Safety's off on these weak-minded little bitches. I say that I pulled up a half of y'all are just some stitches. Fed posting in the chat, y'all do anything for riches. But when real ones show up, y'all just shit your widow bridges. Safety's off on these fake faggot motherfuckers. If they think they want the smoke, we serve Everybody got a beef with me and mine. You done lost your fucking mind, we can both die. Ripping shit soldiers till I die, steady frying on that mocha. Have you looking like you got an overdose of Botox? Give a fuck if you think you can box, I'm a brawler, bitch. I keep that pick in my pocket, 5 point, in case I gotta stick that tray shot. Hyperventilating like you got the hiccups. Baby mama slobs a homie, Mason Ray's dick up. Think I give a fuck, silly faggot got me twisted up. Put that green light on you, guarantee you getting touched. Hands off policy on my people, the Rick's is love. Quick as fuck, get it how you live it, yeah, shit it. So you keep the peace, I'll chop your ass into pieces. To release, I kidnap you, take you to a private beach. Way out in the deep, on your feet's a bucket of concrete. Had a lot of people fool, bitch, but not me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers right fucking now. Take that gang shit somewhere else, motherfuckers. Before somebody gets some tops pop.
Cause real creep soldiers do not stop. On the killing spree, so bitch, I fuck with me. Got my Glock hanging out my jeans, I smoke your ass for free. Yeah, let's get it cracking. Little bitch, you know I'm packing. I pistol whip your bitch ass when I catch you lacking. Yeah, I'm going on the killing spree, so bitch, I fuck with me. Got my Glock hanging out my jeans, I smoke your ass for free. Yeah, let's get it cracking. Little bitch, you know I'm packing. I pistol whip your bitch ass when I catch you lacking. Yeah.
Be a dangerous man. You can't be a good man, a fully good man, if you're not a dangerous man. It's okay, be dangerous. Now, being dangerous is not being a threat. They're two different things. To be good is to do good to people, and sometimes doing good to people is protecting those people. Often the most dangerous man in the room is the quietest man in the room.
Yeah, I'm going on a killing spree, so bitch, I fuck with me. Got my Glock hanging out my jeans, I smoke your ass for free. Yeah, let's get it cracking. Little bitch, you know I'm packing. I pistol whip your bitch ass when I catch you. Street motherfuckers, safety's off on these weak-minded little bitches. I say that I pull up a half of y'all are just some stitches. Fed posting in the chat, y'all do anything for riches. But when real ones show up, y'all just shit your widow bridges. Safety's off on these fake faggot motherfuckers. If they think they want the smoke, we serving bullets up for supper. You might have a little clique, we got a real group of brothers. Actually got each other's six while y'all just stroking one another. Safety's off. Safety's off. Safety's off. Safety's off. Safety's off. Safety's off on all these fake ass frontin' little bitches.
Oh man, how could you not like Killdozer? And of course, Hickerbilly too. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Decided to this shouldn't be too long. Well, you never know how things are going to end up, but I've got a few things that I want to talk about. We did that live on Uncle Will's last night, and we just had a lot of people. I guess I didn't get a chance to say some of the things that I wanted to say, and just wanted to go ahead and put that shit out there while it was on my mind this morning. But yeah. That's funny. No, you cannot get that in writing because you, in fact, know me too well. So, like I said, you never know what way the shit show is going to roll. But, yeah, let's say hi to some folks here. We had old Jack Rabbit Slim stopping in. That's my dog. He's newer to my channel, but good dude. Matter of fact, if he wants to, he can come up later after I've yelled and done what I want to do. Maybe wrap it up if he's around. Platinum Pyro, what's up, buddy? I saw you post the video. I gotta watch it. You know, I love the fireworks. Here's old Mustard Squizzerl. Good to see Mustard back. That means we know he's on Squizzy's neck over there. There's old Chad. It's 9:11 a.m. Chad is probably, most likely, still drunk or starting to get the shakes. which one is it, Chad? And of course, there's Miss Vicky. Really appreciate you sending the links out this morning, Vicky. That's how we're going to get a decent crowd in here with no notice or short notice. Very valued and appreciated, as always. Miss Sherry Timmerman, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Not enough. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. It's early in your part of the country. This is about time you normally go to bed, isn't it? About 7. Anyway, I hope you're good. Sooner, what's up? Good to see you. As always, let's see. Eyes open. Hello, hello. And rolling on down. We have, oh God, look at this guy. We've got our resident Southern Baptist preacher. Well, he gets that pulpit popping up there, man. Oh, little me. He's done put out some very informational shit lately. Nice in a nice little package with a bow on it, gift wrapped. Get it all in the same spot. What's up, little me? Good to see you as always. Kay, I'm here. What's up, Kay? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're all right. We got the little Maine dabber. What's up? There he is. Old Ocho Uno Cinco, 815 guy. He's like, my guy. Let's see. And the lovely Damn Yankee. Always welcome, Damn Yankee. Damn Yankee, I saw something. Did I play it on a live? I'm starting to. Things are starting to blend together. If this thing goes off the rails really bad, I've got a clip that I'm going to play. That it's unbelievable, actually. No, you didn't talk too much. It was just a lot going on, a lot of videos and stuff. You're good. Jay Prez, what up, motherfucker? It's on site. Actually saw a photo of Jay Prez or in a video or something, some old shit I was watching. Jay Prez is not a small fellow, so I don't know what Johnny's talking about beating asses. So just saying. We got Just Lori. What's going on? How are you? And Magnolia Queen, what's up? Good to see you. We've got the little therapist. Could always use a good therapist. They're always good to have around. Little therapist is shouting out little me. Indeed. All right. So, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today. No, I'm kidding. This, I've got one little clip here that kind of wraps shit up kind of nicely. And we've got Johnny speaking on behalf of Creek Squad. I don't know how y'all feel about it. And maybe more people are willing to look past Johnny's past than I thought. I would think the only person that would have that much forgiveness in their hearts is Jesus himself. But here you go. Let's take a look at this here. And y'all let me know if you can't hear audio or something. There's something that's gone awry. Yeah, Miss Vicky says no third chance. I mean, I agree. Anyway, here we go. This is how Johnny feels about it.
Me and Creek Squad, the real Creek Squad people, have moved past all the past. It's done.
It's done.
I've been the only one that would stand here and admit when I was wrong, when I did wrong. You
all right.
motherfuckers can't. You never can. You don't say, hey, I shouldn't have done that. You know, I shouldn't have done that to Johnny. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have. Cashfield did. He admitted, hey, I done wrong to you, bruh. That'll never happen again. I'll never go after your wife like you motherfuckers have, talking all sexual and shit. Yeah, Rusty don't do nothing but sexually fucking harass women every time he goes live.
All right. So there you go. So apparently, Creek Squad has looked past all this, and the real ones, anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but maybe there are real Creek Squad in Johnny's chat that I've just missed the couple times I've dropped in there. Usually when I'm over there, it's the same old, dozen or so gaslighters. I mean, you'd have to think about the people that are in Johnny's chat that are supporting him are either gaslighting him or have an IQ that's just extremely low. There can't really be anything in between. I mean, you got like somebody the likes of Austin. Pretty much. So, I mean, this is probably a more Creek Squad heavy chat. Do y'all feel like Creek Squad has dropped this whole thing and moved on? I don't see that. And I mean, this is all based off of, from what I can gather, the fact that Patty and Johnny are talking again and have a relationship going again, and the fact that Ryan gave him a pat on the back after the slap incident. So that's the only thing. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, if I would feel some type of way if church was like accepting of Johnny and puts him on some sort of pedestal. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that will happen, but I would probably feel some type of way about it. And no, Johnny, it's not what you talk about. It's not jealousy. No one is jealous of what you're doing. Despite what you say, nobody is out here, trying to simp to be able to get to go to Ghost Ranch and hang out with Ryan. A lot of us, hell, I'm damn near 20 years older than Ryan. What business would I have hanging out with the guy? Same with a lot of these guys that you say are in this for that. Now, we know what you want to do. You've made that very clear. You're a deranged super fan that, hate is just as good as love. Attention is attention, right? I can assure you that no one is, that's no one's intention. That's no one's goal is to get to Ghost Ranch. You were talking about that with Rusty. I can assure you, Rusty came onto YouTube to basically, not like he needed defending, but to defend his son against the fucking PBR. You just happened to be the low-hanging retarded fruit that made yourself known that would fill in the gaps here and there. And the thing is, you say that, he gets on there and attacks you. Dude, he uses your own words. There is no narrative. You don't have to craft a narrative when you spell it out. There is no narrative. There is no lies. I mean, it is what it is. It's right in front of you. You've left years and years and years of content on the internet, sprinkled in all sorts of little places. And it's there for anybody to just go view your life and what you're all about. that's, you know, that's why I'm not buying this, you know, and I'm not. And back to the whole Rusty thing with the whole sexually assaulting women every time that he goes live. And again, I know what's happened. I know that when you started talking to Patty again, you took your biggest critics, the one that makes you look in the mirror the most, the one that calls it like it is, some of these folks, and that's who you went to Miss Patty on. And you're like, you know what, we got to do something about these people, Miss Patty. They're awful. Look, they're sexually assaulting you and women and this and that and this and that and this and that. And you know, Patty's probably just keeping things status quo. Has she really watched all this and witnessed certain things? Who knows? I don't see it. I don't feel like Rusty's been out here, you know, sexually assaulting women. You know, yes, he has probably said some things about your wife. And again, she's on YouTube, and it's fair game because of the things that she has said. You see what I'm saying? This is not, I mean, there's quite a few women in this chat right now. I don't know, ladies, do you all feel like Rusty's made his platform about sexually assaulting women? I just don't see that. Just I don't see it. I don't see it at all. But I know he hurts you, bud. I know he hurts you every time. And you even told him. You even told him a couple weeks ago how effective his quote unquote work was. And I know he enjoyed that. I know he enjoyed hearing that. It was probably reinvigorating. You know? Yeah, a lot of ladies in here saying, hell no. It's not like that. So again, we see what you're doing. We see how you're using Miss Patty. And that's easy to see. You know, the whole, yeah, that's probably a very good explanation, damn Yankee. Rusty is uncomfortably honest. Very true. And again, that, you know, that's troublesome to you, Johnny. And you let that be known. If someone knows about you and remembers it and has archived it and can bring receipts on it, that's uncomfortable for you. Because you do want to forgive and forget and move on. You want to put all that bullshit that you've put out behind you. Hell, who wouldn't? And there's some pretty heinous shit. You talk about people being vile. You know, I don't know if anybody on here that's more vile than you are, dude. The other thing I heard you hear in the last day or so, you claimed that Rusty Truck and Goose cost you your last job with the city. Where's your receipts on that? But you know, didn't you record the mayor? Wasn't that part of the issue? Was you recording the mayor and against his knowledge, and he even asked if you were recording and you said no? Wasn't that part of it? That's on you, Johnny. You made that recording. Not Rusty Truck, not Goose. You did. It was all you. So, again, people just don't forget about years of bad behavior It's just not going to happen. Hanging off the back of the truck, wasn't wearing safety glasses while actively working. Yeah, I mean, there was that. And then when he hurt on the job as well or something. So Tennessee accountability is gonna tell us all about it. Yeah, you're right. Tennessee accountability. All civil servants are subject to be recording in the course of their duties. You're absolutely right. But what was happening in that meeting was not the mayor talking to a constituent about this and that. That was what he thought were two friends talking. That was a candid, off the record conversation where he was trying to help Johnny obtain a job. There was a trust factor that was there that was broken. But yeah, I agree with you, sure. And I share a lot of the views that you have about public servants and what they do. And they have to be notified. Yeah, again, most of us know all these things. It's absolutely relevant. It's 100% relevant. If you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. You know, you can be the mayor and take your mayor hat off and have a conversation, you know, that's not official. But again, I don't give a fuck about case law. I'm talking about common sense, bro. Again, enough of that. Enough of that. So hi to a few of the people that have popped in since we started. If I missed you, I apologize. Stoned as fuck, what's up? Good to see you. Who else has jumped in here? I thought I saw some new and different names. Wild Buddha 76. What's going on, man? Let's see. What's up, Harley? Anybody else? Robbins Mach 1 with that beautiful Mustang. What's up? You got the truth? Let's see. Patrick Patterson. What's happening? And just rolling down the line here. I don't know if he does Second Amendment videos. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, if I missed you guys, sorry. Let's see. Where were we at here? So the biggest thing, Johnny, you said that all these people are talking this shit and trying to trigger you into going crazy and saying some off the wall shit, you know, that would be deemed as bad. Nobody has to trigger you, Johnny. Nobody has to do anything. All we have to do is sit back and wait and let nature take its course. That's it. You know, history will repeat itself, you know, like it's done so many times before. Because we know your character. Yeah, you're friends with Patty. But we know that there's an expectation there from you. It's a conditional friendship. We know that you're expecting something out of this. What it is, who knows? Are you expecting to go to Ghost Ranch and meet Ryan? Are you expecting to get a house, a Blue Moon house? What is it that you're expecting? Because there is something. And you know what's going to happen when that doesn't become true, and when that doesn't happen, you're going to get mad. And when you get mad, you are going to revert back to the real Johnny Gobble. So no, nobody has to say, nobody's trying to make you do anything. You're you, dude. Nobody has to do that. You're going to take care of that yourself. You can't keep it up. You can't keep up what you're doing for that period of time. You just can't do it long term. It's just like Positive Vibe Gang. You know, how long did Positive Vibe Gang last? It doesn't ever get that far because it's not your nature. It's not who you are. You know, that's just the way it is. Tennessee accountability. I'm going to block you if you don't stop spamming. We're not talking anything in here about holding civil servants accountable for whatever bullshit that they do. I think that we can all agree that we have folks in elected positions that don't act on best interest of the people. You know, there's bad apples in all of them. I support law enforcement, but yeah, there are some bad people in law enforcement. The other government officials, I mean, they're all generally, most of them are bad. We get that. We don't need you to spread the gospel of whatever it is that you do. What you're spamming is not relevant to the discussion. I mean, that's all there is to it. So you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to, you know, but nobody needs to hear about case law and, you know, shit about fucking the government and Big Brother, this and that, this and that. So he says he's responding. So Chad, if y'all are engaging with him with this bullshit, please stop. Anyway, moving on. It doesn't matter what you want or need. I do it as I please, regardless. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. You can do it somewhere else. How about that? Peace out. All right. Moving on along. Let's see here. Covered that. Let me dig up this one video here. Here was that. I got a little bit ahead of myself, but here's a little video on what I was saying. Already briefly touched on this, but
Cook was involved in my job, me getting fired from that city job. Lucy Goosey and Mr. Cook worked together and conjured up your plant's over. It keeps on falling.
Motherfucker. So classy. So classy.
Let me have him.
Let me use the bathroom first.
I will. Let me have Ray. Oh, Ray Whitaker. What was I fucking talking about just now? She got me off track when I seen that plant. But it's obvious these people are jealous, bro. What up, Progressive Patriot? Man, if you want something to react to, Progressive Patriot, go over and watch fucking Uncle Will's fucking Crybaby Live. His most recent live. Go to about an hour and 11 minutes in, and you'll hear Cashfield come in there and speak some facts to him. That they.
All right. So there you go. Just that part talking about the job. I'm trying to scroll back up to one of Kay's comments. In between this littered comments of Tennessee retardability. Where'd it go? Where did it go? It wasn't this one, but that's a good one. I can see it over here on the YouTube chat. Yeah, there it is. Above little me. What the hell? Am I blind? Yeah. That's perfect right there. Never changed to begin with. Changed the way he acted. That's exactly right. So again, when things don't go his way, he's like a child and he will revert back to his true behavior. Do I think Cashflow's trolling Gobble? No, I don't think Cashflow's trolling Gobble. I think Cashflow wants to be, in a good relationship status with Ryan, his mom, everything else, and he's just trying to, smooth it out. Johnny's an okay guy, but one thing, and Johnny kind of reminds me of myself a little bit in the fact that, I don't want to upset anybody. But what I've learned through a lot of this is sometimes you have to, it's okay for people to dislike you. And, you don't have to be nice to everybody, especially if they don't deserve it. So, I mean, I'll just kind of leave it at that. I think Cashflow's an all right person. He's probably a good family dude, like with his people, but when it comes to that, I mean, I can't knock it. I mean, Cashflow earns good income still based off of Ryan, and there's potential for more of that going forward. So I can't knock that hustle. So he can do him, and that's fine. And that's kind of the problem when you don't want anybody to dislike you. That's kind of what you run into. But when it comes to certain times, you got to decide where you want to stand on something. And I guess this is probably one of those times. I mean, Johnny keeps talking about, you're jealous of, he's friends with Miss Patty and this and that, or that everybody's upset that Miss Patty has, as Johnny put it, rekindled, which I would consider more of a romantic relationship. But he said people were mad that Ryan has rekindled the relationship with his mother. And nobody's mad at that. Everybody, that's fucking human and halfway decent. I mean, blood family is family. You don't get a lot of those folks. And when they're gone, they're gone. Take it from me. I mean, your family is precious and should be held above all else. And by all means, if you have a mother that's alive, having a relationship versus not having a relationship, I think that nobody can say that they're against that. I felt horrible with what happened for Ryan. I mean, I can't imagine, his two parents and the way that they were behaving in the midst of, him going through some shit clearly. And you got both of his parents out there fucking palling around with Johnny fucking Gobble. I mean, for God's sakes, talk about the world being upside down. That's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. What's up, Kathy LaGrange? Good to see you. Somebody else snuck in here. VA Girl 86, what's up? Mr. Distiller? I agree. I agree. Blue Eyes, what's up? Good to see you. It's so funny too when you hear Johnny talk about, trying to suck off Ryan, just kiss up this and that, and jealous because this person that he's talking to, Patty, dude. Well, all these people that you're talking about, they talk with Ryan, like talk with him. Not, I mean, I don't. Believe it or not, there are people that have friendships and talk with Ryan on a regular basis, and they don't have to come to YouTube and detail every fucking word of that, Johnny. I mean, again, that's not everybody's motive here. Not everyone's motive. I noticed in Johnny's live, he had a big dip in last night. He's on this new kick where he wants everybody to make sure that they know that he's a country boy. He's a country boy. Dude, I've never known a country boy that shares a parking lot with 50 other people. I've lived in the country before. Do I live in the country now? No, and I can agree that you could live where you live and be a country boy, but you're not a country boy, man. A country boy is more than your, geography. The country boy is a good person. The country boy is somebody that helps their neighbors, helps people in need. They see that, next door neighbor's been sick. They mow their yard if it needs to be mowed. That's a country boy. That's a state of mind. That's a lifestyle. We got people around here that they call people, you got country boys and you got Yankees. And just because somebody calls you a Yankee, it has nothing to do with geographic. Not like they're from New York. They just call assholes Yankees. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And then as far as Patty goes, I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about the situation. I think she'd probably be better off of the internet. I don't know if she's got mental issues or needs medications, on too much medication. Fuck, I don't know, but none of it's helping anything. I can assure you of that. So Patty's out to destroy Creek Squad. I mean, maybe inadvertently. I don't think that she's trying to maliciously hurt anybody. I don't think that's in her nature. But sometimes you do things, and inadvertently it has, consequences that you don't think about. Again, I'm sure she's a perfectly sweet lady and this and that. I just, again, that's just my opinion. I don't think she should be on YouTube in the capacity that she is, palling around with Johnny. And no, Johnny, I'm not jealous of your relationship with Patty, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Everybody's always, I love how these people, Martin, they're all like, oh, it's going to make you so mad. It's going to make you. Nobody's mad, bro. Nobody's mad. People laugh at you, bro. I felt so bad for you, Johnny, when you were up on that live. What was it, Chops? And everybody was clowning you. Everybody was in on the joke except for you. When they were talking about degrading you by throwing shit at you at the Redneck Rave. And that's what I'm talking about. And they're talking about that because there's a market for that. You've done so much bullshit to people on both sides of the fence here that people are willing to spend real American currency to fucking chuck inanimate objects at you. I mean, think about that, bro. That's where you're at. That's what your legacy is. I mean, you might want to laugh it off and say, oh, pay me a couple thousand and this and that and this and that. But this is the trail of shit that you've left online. This is what people will remember you for. And you can't get out of your own way, bro. You know, and I keep going back to that Cash App video. That Cash App video is fucking telling, bro. That is you. That's the real you speaking. When you're talking to Patty with all that hate, vitriol, that's the real you. You had some clip on today I was looking at earlier. You were talking about people. Actually, you know what? I think I've got it. It might even be pulled up. You're talking about people not being able to trust and shit like that. You know, says the person that records absolutely everything. Even your best friends, because you never know, right? Your best friends could be your mortal enemies tomorrow. You know? Let me see what this is.
What's up, Patty? Yeah, I'm back too. It cut out on me when I went around the curve right up here, and it connected back.
Yeah.
But that's what people can't stand, though. They can't stand it. That me and Patty squashed that a long time ago. We've gave each other forgiveness and peace and shit. You don't know nothing about that.
Shit.
You don't know
nothing about it. You don't know nothing about it.
Trust. Life. It's obvious that y'all really don't have no life.
Right.
BBC got you, bitch. He's one of them too that ain't got no life, bro. Like, you got a family at home while you're sitting attacking somebody every day on social media.
I think Gotcha's kind of got his shit together, Johnny. I mean, I would just from the outsider's perspective looking in, from a guy that was virtually homeless less than a decade ago, to be able to accomplish the things that he's done and get to the position that he's at currently, I would say that's pretty remarkable. Because as you've said yourself, you know how hard it is to get out of an addiction to opiates and to stick to it. What's up, Red Fox? How are you? Yeah, he was up on a roof. It must have been a long day because he was up at wasn't he posting videos at 3 a.m. and he said he worked from 7 to 4? That's a long day on a hot ass roof. Hey, stoned as fuck. Have a good day, bro. Thanks for stopping in. Maybe they're not working, living off taxpayers. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, Nada. And he provides, and he's a homeowner, and he's got a pool. You know. I love that video he did the other day where it's a short. Let me see if I can find it. It's funny. I was laughing. And again, that's another one that you know, of course you don't like it, Johnny. And again, it's because he holds that mirror. It's too clear and it's too close to you. And it's so clean, it reflects perfectly. And you don't like that. And I can understand why. Let's see here. Dude, he ain't right. Yeah, here it is. This was funny. All right. Yeah.
And just like I told my people, I said, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to make a statement. Creek Squad, listen. Holla boys, holla girls. He got you, boy. He's trying to make money, bro. Every bit of it. Give that dude money, bro. That dude get new tires for his truck, rims, cars for his. That's what that dude wants. Give that dude money, bro. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Daggy. Next time, just remember to say cash app below, dog.
And just like I told my people.
I love it. That's a good looking set of tires and wheels on that truck. It looks damn good. Anyway, let me keep. What did Johnny say that one time? He said, just get me near the money. Just get me close to it, he said. Let's see.
He done the same thing. Apologized to Ryan about attacking him over the Kylie Rodney shit. Went on the internet.
Yeah.
Splashing his little toes in the fucking poo.
In the poo.
And just apologized to Ryan. Now it's different. It's a different story, you know. It's a different story. And I'm telling y'all right now, I hear a lot of people praying on the downfall of me, and it's like, well, you know what? Johnny's going to end up messing it.
So most blue collar workers wear shirts on the job. Not country boy. VA girlies, not the country boys. They don't.
This up. He's going to end up going in on Ryan, and he's going to end up done. Nah, that's what y'all want me to do. That's what y'all wanted me to do last time we got cool. And that's what happened. Y'all went on the internet, and I was watching what you all motherfuckers was doing with that, which I don't do anymore. I don't watch half of you motherfuckers. I just don't. Watching you motherfuckers disrespect my wife, and I ended up saying something disrespectful to Kansas. About.
You don't watch anybody, but he does video responses. I guess people just tell him whatever. They'll do like some people do me. Just give me the cliff notes. Just give me the cliff notes. Yeah, his wife. I think he's forgetting that that last syllable. But yeah, I mean I don't know. I mean, I don't see how, and again, unless there's some stuff going on behind the scenes, I just don't. He said, me and Ryan are cool. And I guess being cool is the guy's not actively coming after you. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that y'all have been talking because you said something about if things continued the way that they were going and you got a chance to sit down and talk to Ryan, that you would enjoy that. So that tells me that you're kind of in the same position that you've always been in. So, but again, it's super easy to see what you've done with Patty. It's real easy to see. You're trying to get her to fight your battle in the name of Creek Squad because she's related to Ryan. And it's not a bad plan, actually. For you to come up with that's kind of fucking impressive, to be honest with you. But it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. And you're going to see, I don't think Patty's in a position to be funding your Cash App again. I don't think she's in a position to put you in a house. Whatever it is that you've been promised. It kind of takes me back to the second, third, fourth, eighth time, whatever it was that you were cool with Miss Patty, and those women had you up there playing dress up with them. The old Gucci gang, Purse clan up there on Whatnot. You look like such a little bitch, bro. It's so funny. And you were putting in your time, putting in your time. You put your time in, with the expectations that was going to be like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That was going to be your golden ticket to Ghost Ranch. And when it was clearly said that, that wasn't in the cards, what happened? You went fucking sideways. You became the real you again. You started attacking. You started pulling out receipts. You opened your Cash App. Started showing all those Cash Apps. That's why I keep going back to that video. Because it is the most telling on your character. And the fact that you're going after Patty is even more telling. You said some pretty rough shit in that video. I'd play it if it wasn't fucking 3 hours. But Rusty's covered it ad nauseum in detail. It's all there. It's on Rumble for everybody to go see. But you said some pretty bad shit. You're talking about all the stuff that you have stacked up over there where you could legally go against Ryan and his mother and have him hemmed up in court and all that. You remember that? You remember all that shit, Johnny? And I mean, we could go with that was a troll and it was a fake Cash App and all that, but we know it wasn't, and we know that's a raw spot, as you call it, because you brought it up yourself recently. And again, that's you stepping on your dick because you can't help yourself. That's you telling on yourself. Because you were talking, you brought that shit up out of the blue. It wasn't even been discussed. And you brought that shit up how it was a troll. Miss Patty talked to you about that, didn't she? She said, we can't have shit like that happening again, Johnny. And again, I don't know what her angle is, but, and again, call me crazy. I don't think it's just friendship. There's got to be something. I mean, there's some sort of angle there. Now, whatever it is in that head of hers, who knows? Hell, I shouldn't even say that. Who knows? Missy, what's up? Good to see you. Who else snuck in here? Damn, I hadn't seen you in forever, Missy. Where you been hiding at? Neville. Look at this guy. The great Neville 615. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I guess last time we had talked, you were kind of going through it health-wise. Have you turned the corner on that, or you gonna be all right? What's up, OT? I would like to announce last night that Rich Newbuck, myself, picked up his first dub on NCAA football 2025 edition, playing the LSU Tigers, controlled by the one and only OT right here. And he went down. His quarterback was throwing too many interceptions that my secondary ate up. The series lays at 1-1. I'm sure I will get destroyed on the rematch. PBR don't want to challenge you on Slackware. Oh boy, Slackware. You talk about something that makes somebody go crazy. Man, oh man. How to trigger somebody in 2 seconds. How to derail a live in 3, 2, 1. Shout out to Joe Barron. Shout out to Joe Barron. And congrats, everybody. If you see Joe Barron, congratulate him on his new job. He was, Joe was recently hired by Slackware. He is now the CEO of Slackware, which is interesting. And I've heard just the rumor on the streets is under his command, they're going to be issuing awards for important people in Slackware history. Anyway, I'm looking for something to pull up just because I told Damn Yankee I would. And this is amazing. I don't know how I didn't know this was out here. And leave it up to old Slayback. He's Slayback's like a damn hound dog with links. He will find it. He will sniff it out. He will sniff the link out. I gotta just send somebody a message real quick. Well, shit. There we go. Hey, Jackrabbit, check your IG, sir. All right, I want to take a little small break from Johnny for this PBR moment in history. I hope Damn Yankee's still here. What up, Stiff Richard? What up, Miss Kathy Blanks? How are you? Tyler 90, what's cracking? How many midgets were involved? I don't know. Let's see. I showed this recently somewhere, but it had to have been. This is a panel that he hosted. There's a shitload of people on it. I love it how he. Hey, what's up?
What's going on, bud?
Not much. I got everything. I think I got everything out that I wanted to say about the old fucktard. But
well, did you see that one? It was a short. It said "mattered in a wet hen." He talked about every one of us. Did you see that one yet?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Well, the funny part is, he said, "Well, I ain't done nothing wrong in about a year." Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, there was a couple things. Yeah, well, that
Yeah,
ain't too
shit.
bad though. I've only done a couple things in the past year. Like, come on, dude. What the fuck, man? Lord have mercy.
I hadn't heard him say that the real.
Yeah, I didn't know if you seen that or not, man. I just wanted to point that out real quick. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I was gonna clip some shit out of that, but the one prior to that, was pretty much the same type of shit. So.
Yeah, you still with me?
Yeah, I got you. You hear me? Yeah.
I think it kind of cut out for a second, but yeah, funny shit, man.
Yeah, he's so Babel's gonna call this guy Chasia, or it's Chelsea, but he calls her Chasia. And we'll say why this is. All right, let's see. Oh, I gotta share the damn thing. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, Chalissa. When his eyes are as big as nickels and he's staring into a ring light, I just dealt with that for 11 years on and off.
What was that?
My own child.
I'm an ex-addict.
He's Ryan's age, by the way.
I don't think it's drugs. I honestly think he's
exactly Ryan's age.
It is well known that Ryan has ADD.
Their birthdays are one day apart.
That isn't like that is something someone.
This guy's going to get kicked off if he talks over PB.
Clear. I wasn't crying over that fucking family. I was crying over my fucking dead son. Clear.
Hang on. I went too far. Come on. This thing's too. Come on.
I thought you got that new fiber net. It's supposed to be
It's fast, but it's you're skipping around. Here
I
we
wasn't
go.
crying over the family. Hold on, guys. Let me address this fucking troll right here. Hold on. Stop. Chalissa. I want to be fucking clear.
Chalissa.
I wasn't crying over that fucking family. I was crying over my fucking dead son, bitch. Get the fuck out. Delete her ass.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, he ends that live stream. Okay. The only thing about it is there is no dead son.
I was about to say the same shit. What's he talking about, man?
His 3 sons are alive and well. Matter of fact, the most recent granddaughter that he said died that doesn't exist would be the daughter of that supposedly dead son. Well, there's Damn Yankee. She can tell you none of his 3 sons are dead. Could you imagine lying to the point that you are saying that your own son is dead? Just let that sink in.
Seems like he ain't got no boundaries, man.
No, I would think that would be the worst karma to put that out there like that. Holy shit.
Absolutely. It's bad enough that he lied on himself trying to say that he had cancer, and then he said that Wade didn't, and it turns out that it was the other way around, and he was the one that was full of shit. That already right there is bad karma, but then you're going to go a step further and say some shit like that, man. Good Lord.
Yeah, there's been a lot of, Anyway, not to derail shit with that fucking weirdo. But yeah, so that's some of the shit that I wanted to kind of talk about last night. I think the only thing I didn't hit that I'm looking at my notes here was this whole thing with Seeper. I mean, those are pretty big accusations. To say that Seeper broke into your home. And again, do you think that's coming from Johnny, or where is she coming up with that?
Kind of hard telling, man. I mean, I think that a little bit it could be from Johnny and him taking advantage of her being gullible a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but that I would think would even potentially cross the line for Johnny. I don't know.
I do my best to stay out of family business. I understand they put it on the internet and all that shit, and I ain't mad at nobody that does, but I try to stay out of that bullshit. But as far as Seeper goes, he has every right in the world to defend himself, man.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And again, I don't, I guess that's the hot button that that Johnny's using on her, is this whole abuse of women. And
that's what I think. I think her opinion of Seeper and her opinion of Rusty is coming from shit that Johnny's telling her, and that's mostly the big part of it.
Yeah, again, why not let Miss Patty fight your fight for you? Like I said, for Johnny, that's a pretty ingenious move there, is to arm Patty, against your adversaries. kind of like us sneaking weapons to the fucking Ukraine for them to use on Russia, but it's not us, guys. It's the Ukraine.
That's right.
Yeah, sure, the missiles have our flag on it, but they shot them. But I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna work. And I've seen a few people, not many, that have been, I guess, kind of a little bit surprising to me that I've seen comment on this stuff, showing, well, not so much support for Johnny, but showing some discontent at what Uncle Will, and me, I guess I'll be lumped in there, what people are doing. A couple people that regularly, come to my lives, or Rusty's, or, the like. So, I just found it kind of odd that, I mean, there are a few people that this has worked on. And, I've seen a few people say that, that they're catching shit from folks for that opinion, which I haven't seen anybody, I'm never, the people that have done that, they're still more than welcome to come and hang out when I do things. It's not like that. I hate that whole guilt by association, or just because you like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, I would never fault somebody, I guess, for who they like. I could, I can question the motive. Just like the people that support Johnny in this chat, you have to wonder how anybody could do that.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's that, dozen or so, maybe 18 people consistently support Johnny in this chat. And, people like Inside Corners like that, obviously, we know that's a gaslight. That's a troll. But, some of these others, you have to wonder what their mental status is to stand by all that.
Well, that's why I think it was important for us to do what we did yesterday, take a little trip down memory lane and shit, to kind of remind people and then inform people that don't know any better. But even after all that, if there's somebody over there supporting him and acting like that we're in the wrong, then that's on them, buddy. Ain't much we can do to help them.
Especially especially now that he is pro Ryan again, like with PBR, some people knew what the deal was, but they still chose to side that way because it was just all about hating Ryan. And, whatever was against Ryan was what they were for.
Right.
But in this case, it's not a meeting of, of the hate club. Again, I just think of Austin and look at that as being the status quo.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Austin, he left Ryan. He was appalled that Ryan used the N-word in that diss track. But yet is going to support Adam Calhoun that uses it every other verse.
Yep.
And then now, I guess he's back to pro Creek Squad, pro Ryan.
That kid, unfortunately, I think that he thinks that Johnny is his shortcut to get close to Creek Squad and Ryan and shit, or whatever, fame, notoriety, whatever it may be. But he's with Johnny no matter what, because he thinks that's his meal ticket.
Yeah, I don't even know if he has the ability to process a thought that deep, but
you might be right.
That's possible. Actually, I'm gonna pull his oh shit, why have I never seen this? So Lonnie Nation, is that Lonnie Goble? It is. Okay. So Lonnie Goble, aka, oh my God, this Goose is also known as Lonnie Goble. I just saw this searching for Austin. It's a short from Lonnie Nation from Goose's channel called Austin Wants to Set the Record Straight, and he tagged me. And I don't know that I've ever seen this. It's a year old.
He tagged you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, Goose did. This is on
Okay.
Goose's channel.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Austin, back another video for you. I just want to say,
speculating whether or not I have some kind of mental fucking disorder.
Oh my God. I have seen this.
That I do not have any fucking mental disorder. And that I'm not fucking retarded.
Oh my God.
Hey guys.
Oh my God. Yeah, I do remember this one. Yeah. He used the voice, which sounds like him, kind of from Eric the Midget. You know who Eric the Midget is? He's one of the whack packers from Howard Stern.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Vicky has posted Cam's channel, and I just pinned it. It's up top. Let me see if it. Yeah, it goes right there. Let's see. There's Cam's channel. Like I said, it's pinned now. Miss Vicky's put it down there. I know he did. Yeah, he did this live the other night.
Yeah.
I know Johnny was super triggered because he did it in the Lowe's parking lot in Paintsville.
Yeah. It was a good little live. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do with his channel. I support that kid, man. I hope the best for him.
Yeah. I mean, all things considered, for what he had as a role model as father. I mean,
absolutely.
He said, since I got pretty good feedback on my last stream, I've come up with a couple ideas for a segment in the next one. Thank you, everyone, for your support. More lives and videos to come. He said, ask strangers questions in public or pick my outfit for the day at Goodwill. I think you should ask questions in public. Yep, 81%. The vote is in.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So y'all go over, give Cam a follow or subscribe, whatever it is. Subscribe. Anyway, I saw who else snuck in here. Kathy Blanks. I think I said hi, Kathy. Hope you're well. What's up, Danielle? How are you? Hope you're well. All right, cool. I think that's everybody there. But now
don't forget, guys, he's been good for the past year. He's only done 2 or 3 things, so don't forget that.
Yeah, just a couple. And then he ventured off to say, he ventured off. What did he say? He's like, which, if you think about it, when he trying to say it was good that he did that because he got it out or something like that.
Yeah.
I think. What's up, Chainsaw? He says it's time for a bump, new buck. It's not 5 o'clock yet, bro. Good Lord.
Yeah, damn, it's early in the morning.
We don't call it Folgers. So as most folks know, I've never had a cup of coffee in my life.
Really?
Still holding strong on that one. So yeah, I don't know why. I've never Never had the desire. Hang on, let me look and see. Dagburn, are you mad? Yeah, what is it, man? Why do all the cows always think that everybody's mad? Martin does that all the time. He's like, I'm gonna go to the fridge and get a beer. It'll make y'all mad. It's gonna make y'all mad. What I saw somebody talking in the chat about Patty's song. Did she put out another diss track, or is it just like a regular song? What did she do?
Well, I mean, I think she wrote the song and AI performed it or something. There's some AI elements involved for sure, but
Gotcha.
she called herself Petty Patty, and it's basically like a middle finger to Rusty and Seeper. She didn't say nobody's name, but the lyrics you can tell she's basically saying "fuck you," you know.
Okay. Live. Dagburn, are you mad? Ripta, what's the secret? Did he already delete the... What was the one called? No, it was a short. Matter in the Wet Hen was a short.
Yeah, that was the one he put out about us.
Yeah, all right. I'll pull that one up.
It really bothered him when he saw that live. He didn't like that.
Let's see here. Yo, Drew, my guy. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Can't survive without coffee. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just never. Matter of fact, I rarely, unless I grab a Diet Coke with something, man, I rarely have any caffeine at all.
I messed up, man. There's a little coffee shop close to where I work, and I went over there one day and got a damn latte with extra espresso and all that, and it wired me up, dude. And of course,
yeah?
after a week or so, it don't have that effect, but that's what people get hooked on. Is it does give you energy and wake you up a little bit, and then when you need it, it don't work no more because you've been drinking that shit every day.
Yeah, I hear you. Matter in the Wet Hen.
Good Lord, son, they're mad.
I noticed he had a big dip in here.
Hen out here, son.
Yeah, we were just so
over
mad.
Cashville telling these guys, "Hey, what you leave?"
He's got the country boy turned way up tonight. This one.
That dude alone.
Way up.
Let him live his life. Y'all can't do that though. You just can't. Just ain't in y'all's blood because y'all ain't like us.
Ain't like us.
You ain't cut from the same
Thank
cloth.
God.
You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. All you're doing is making yourself look bad. All you people that was on that page.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Damn Yankee, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Always good to see you. Drew's court for speeding. Did you speed there? That's the question.
Panel right there tonight, especially bringing that creep up there.
Oh,
the one that has done the most to Miss Patty.
What is it that Seeper has done to Miss Patty? Do you know?
Oh,
of you people believe he has the home invasion and sick harassing her and all kinds of other crazy shit. It's just his little narrative that he's trying to push.
I got you. We'll try that again, Mr. Roboto. I heard home invasion and just the narrative he's trying to push. Was there anything you were breaking up? Did you say anything besides besides that?
Oh, my bad. I was breaking up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Keep talking. It was a little better. Hey, see you, Daniel. Have a good one. You there, Jack Rabbit? Ruh-roh.
All right. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, man, they're doing maintenance on the damn Wi-Fi right now. That might be a problem. But I switched over to the 5G shit. Maybe
did you?
Better.
Did you do the T-Mobile?
Oh, no. What I mean is I was running off my Wi-Fi, but I had to switch over to my phone
Oh, okay. You did
internet. You know what I mean?
okay.
My 5G internet. Yeah. No, I haven't switched my service provider yet. I'm really fucking considering it though.
Yeah. The only thing is, like I said, the T-Mobile was really good for downstream, but if you're doing streaming, the up is can be leave a little to be desired. But again,
Yeah.
I didn't go to the links of external antenna, and there were still 2 bars on the thing that I didn't get. But man, it did have a pretty nice downstream speed, like all the time. It was very reliable as well.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'm trying to break this video up so Johnny doesn't try to strike it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
You ain't no real Creek Squad. You ain't real Holler Boy. You ain't anyways. None of you people are anyways, damn it. Like, you ain't. Shit, one's from Florida and y'all from a damn city or somewhere. City slickers. Every one of y'all. You ain't really country. But listen.
You ain't country, Jack Rabbit.
No, hell no. Never have been. I ain't Creek Squad either. I just a true crime guy, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we both born in the same. I guess you were born in the same place I was from us talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I consider that fairly country. I mean, the area in general, especially like if you lived out where my aunt's from. But again, like I was saying earlier, I don't really think of it more so as being geographical. I think of it as being the content of your character.
Right.
For being country.
But hell, you know what's right next door, man. You got damn Newport and Thornhill and Sneeville and all that stuff. It don't get no more country than that.
No.
Hell, Cott County is one of the most lawless places in America.
Cott County is insane, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking Bean Station? Shit. If you got a Bean Station near you, damn, what's the other name of that little town out near the dirt track? Shit.
Rutledge, Russellville, Rogersville.
Russellville. See, my grandmother was actually born in Rogersville.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Before she went to M-Town. Trying to think. What is the name of that damn town? It'll come to me. All right, here we go.
I know what y'all trying to do. You're trying to get me to, say something out of the way or say something vile, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you can say, "Oh, told you I was right." Nope. You're wrong. You're wrong. Listen, let me tell you something. I ain't said nothing. You can't show something from recent.
Here it comes. We'll take a little break before they Well.
Lord have mercy.
Let's see here.
You think it bothered him at all?
What, the lives?
Yeah, I mean, he went so far as to make this video almost immediately.
Well, and he did the night before.
Yeah,
but he don't look. He don't watch it, bro. He don't watch all this stuff.
He just waits on Johnny Cashfield to call and tell him what to see.
That's right. Johnny calls and tells him, "Yeah, you got to turn this one on, bub." All right, here we go.
From back to a year ago, maybe even over a year, of me saying anything vile or anything like that, except for, maybe there was a couple things, but just a couple things in a couple years. Yeah. I'd rather say something vile or something like that, once or twice, and move on.
Move on. You know how he stresses that. He's wanting everybody to move on.
That's right. Don't hold it against me, guys.
Well, let's check out the comments here. All right, let's see. Let him live his life. If he wants to make songs about cutting Adam and Ryan's junk off and putting them in his own butt, let him. Cashville likes it. He ain't afraid to say it. Oh my God. You're a loser and always will be. I don't care what church says, although I'm sure he agrees. Were you wrong when you spewed that vile tirade at Wade because Upchurch was in his comment section and not in yours?
Yeah.
No hate, dude. Serious question. There's got to be some decency in you somewhere. And this person's fucking off their rocker. Have you talked to a frog? You sound like a frog. Go ribbit, ribbit. You get warts if you talk with a frog. What? And then the same comment again. Yeah. Wow. Then somebody says, hey, there's country folk in Florida.
Yeah, all of us are city boys.
Yeah, you're right, Dagburn. I love the comments in support of Johnny have no regard for the English language whatsoever.
Can't spell grammar.
It says you was right, Dagburn. You're Y-O-U-R in their THERE heads. That show had most viewers on it than the rest of the other channels, just because the content was about you.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, that's hard to read. Native J would like to say the price is wrong, bitches. But he spelled bitches B-I-T-C-H apostrophe S. Native, that apostrophe S would imply ownership.
Yeah, he owns it.
Yeah. Inside corners. I've been actively working on getting these folks out of my algorithm. Johnny says, we need to. Then Laced Venom says, when they come up in your algorithm, hit the dislike button. It works for me. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Let's see what Patty has enlightened the comment section with. Karma. Or hang on, let me do it. Karma. Wait for it. Hashtag expose Seeper. Johnny's response. Ow, ow, ow. Then somebody else, break out the broom. Fucking intelligent banter.
I feel enlightened, man. That's poetry, dude. That's such deep thoughts, dude. How they come up with this? I wish I was smart.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. Oh shit. Somebody got shot in the noggin at the homeless encampment down the road from me. They're picking themselves off around here. Shit.
Damn.
That sounds like a meffy argument there.
Mm-hmm. You live in Paintsville?
It's a meffed up situation, folks. Thanksgiving is near. Here's the gotcha, man. We were just talking about you. I love that video where you showed your new tires and wheels. You're like, thanks, Daggy. Cash App's in the bottom. He just
I got my own opinions about him, but you're right, dude. You can't deny it. That motherfucker got his shit together, and he's got a home, and he's got a truck, and he's got a family that loves him, and all that. And that's some shit that Johnny knows nothing about.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. I mean, if you look at, it's like I said, it is remarkable. But now he's here now, so he can hear him say it. It is remarkable what the man has accomplished in a short period of time, and he can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think inside of a decade, he did go from sleeping on random couches and active addiction to, gainful employment / business ownership, owning a house, putting a family together, providing for a family, and, has time after all that's said and done to troll Johnny's ass on YouTube. So.
And it's funny.
It's damn funny.
Yeah, he's funny as hell.
Was I thinking of Volunteer Speedway? No. Well, maybe it's a dirt track out by the interstate.
Oh, are you talking about Mossum?
I know the town I was trying to think of was Bulls Gap.
Bulls Gap, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bulls. That's going out toward Mount Simon, Greenville, and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Not really looking for everyone to like me. And yeah, bro, I was in the homeless shelter in 2017. So yeah, that was 8 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's 8 years ago. But yeah, for the it's right next to the interstate. Then that's it, Christy. Yeah, that's it. It's a dirt track, old dirt track. I think there's a McDonald's there at that exit as well.
McDonald's and Taco Bell. Yeah, it's exit 23.
Actually, that's exactly right because I used to go into grandma's house. I always used to get off on Michael Jordan exit.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. My family's from down there off exit 12, so I ain't far from it.
Oh, cool. Okay. Do I have matching Jordans? No, but what Johnny's never worn a real pair of Jordans. He wears the flea market Jordans. They're called 6 rings. They're not real retro Jordans.
No.
He wouldn't know anything about that. All right, I'm going to show this for the people that just got here. It's short. Showed at the very beginning the precipice for the entire thing here. And again, breaking up Johnny's video with another Johnny video.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, here we go.
Me and Creek Squad, the real Creek Squad people, have moved past all the past. It's done. I've been the only one that would stand here and admit when I was wrong, when I did wrong. You motherfuckers can't. You never can.
When did that happen?
Yeah.
You don't say, hey, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that to Johnny. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have. Cashfield did. He admitted, hey, I done wrong to you, bruh. That'll never happen again. I'll never go after your wife like you motherfuckers have, talking all sexual and shit. Yeah, Rusty don't do nothing but sexually fucking harass women every time he goes live.
There you go.
That's all he does every time.
Speaking of Jordans,
I've watched Rusty for a long time, man. He's kind of the one that brought me into this shit, him and Ryan. And I've never, ever seen that man act that way, ever. And I've never seen him grift off a Creek Squad or ask anybody for money or any of that shit. That's all bullshit.
Yeah. Speaking of Jordans, old Motivated just entered the chat. He put a damn cool video out this morning or last night. Nike sent
the box.
Well, no, they sent him a pair of shoes.
Yeah, the name of the video was Nike sent me a box, I think.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he got a pair of shoes and freaking I guess they send him a pair every year for, I guess, based off of what his needs are.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. What else did I see? But anyway, all right, let's continue this one here.
Y'all don't know how to move on. And y'all playing that shit, replaying all that shit that went on with Ryan and Patty, his mom. Y'all, you should know you're wrong for that. Like, that's just wrong, bro. Why y'all reliving that shit? Him and his mom has rekindled the relationship, and they don't even care about this shit. I don't understand why y'all continue to replay it. Like the past shit. Oh, Lord. Let's replay a shit about Johnny Gobble from 3 years ago. You know what I mean?
Oh, God. Hey, see you, Missy. Yeah, so forgive and forget, folks. Nothing to see here.
Well, I think it's important to point out, man, like I said yesterday, and I've said it to Hickerbilly and all them, and it's important for everybody to know, just bring things into perspective, man, because they're trying to act like if you're still not cool with Johnny Gobble and you can't just forgive him and act like that never happened, then you're being petty and you're high school and you're immature and all that. But if this guy is a real piece of crap in your hometown and done nothing but embarrass everybody in your community, and then he all of a sudden slaps somebody, I don't think that's good enough reason to forgive him for all the bullshit he did and all of a sudden start being his buddy. I don't think that makes you look good at all, and that's not considered taking the high road.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's, I don't know. He's just got Patty in his corner now to, I guess, to back clean up for him.
That whole thing is weird. I don't want to speculate, but why does she like Johnny Gobble so much? What the fuck?
Again, there's got to be. That's not the gotcha comment I was looking for. Is that one? There's got to be something in there, you know. There's something in it. She sees some sort of angle to keep him around as a useful tard. I mean, otherwise, I mean, why pet the retard? You know what I'm saying?
Yep, Slayback said it best, him and Rusty. Don't pet the damn retard.
Yeah, it just doesn't. You don't know what happened with Tamara's house that Ryan confiscated. Open up, Tamara Patty. Yeah, I don't know what became of all that. Paparazzi thinks I sound sick, or is it the cocaine biscuits that you snort? I've never heard of cocaine biscuits. What does that mean? Just like a pile or a clumped up pile of cocaine? Is that what it means?
That's a hell of a chunk, if you ask me. A biscuit's pretty big compared to coke.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Did you hear her say she doesn't associate with him, just respects his channel? Patty said that?
Yeah, if it wasn't for Gotcha Man, I wouldn't know that. But Gotcha Man's the one that put that out. Said Patty said that said those exact words. Yeah.
When and where was that?
Yeah, you'd have to ask him, man. I'm not 100% sure about it. Like I said, Gotcha Man's the only reason I know about it.
Paparazzi said, Miss Vicky, the truth hurts. Sadly, the pot calling the kettle black, yet the pot is just as bad. Paparazzi, I got a question for you. Who put out the cocaine narrative on Rich Newbuck?
Yeah, it's a good question.
And who brings it up all the time? Go research that and tell me what you come up with. You want me to save you some research? It was me, you dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. Short video I just posted, but I'll check that still.
Hell, I go to Rich's house every weekend. He don't do coke. He don't do drugs. I go to his house every weekend.
Well, don't lie to him. It's every other weekend. Now let me see if I can find it on Patty's channel. She's still sleepless in Tennessee.
Yeah, she said she's gonna start one called Paranormal Patty, where she does like tarot readings and shit. But right now, as far as I know, that's the only one she got.
Whoa, what did we miss? 815, what did we miss? All right, I'm looking at Patty's shorts. See something about Seinfeld, Low Roller Coaster, Evil Eye, Face Tape. Hope you have a wonderful day. What the fuck is this? All right, that's not it. Let's see. Seinfeld, is this it? That's not it. Roller coaster. That's not it. Oh, it's on Instagram. Okay, that makes sense. Instagram. Oh, okay, gotcha. Just send it to me. Morning
Yeah,
vlog.
he said he sent it to you.
Yeah, I got it. Hey guys. Johnny is just amazing. Love him. All right, here we go.
Twist about it. And then you have these channels, a lot of channels where people are like, why do you associate with so and so? Why do you associate with so and so? You're not associating. Just because you respect their content, even though you don't believe in, you don't share the same ideas as some of their posts and some of their videos, it doesn't mean you don't respect them for the fact that they're willing to come online and put their YouTube channels out there, making their own personal content and showing their faces. I can't have respect for any man who will talk smack and not show his face. They clearly sit when they pee on the toilet. I'm just going to say it. I know that sounds tacky, but literally, I think there's a bigger issue because a lot of these channels, these guys specifically, who will talk about women in a weird, sexual manner and just literally dog a woman to death, they're doing it to men.
Oh, wait a minute. So men that don't show their face are the same men that sit on the toilet to pee.
Well, maybe they're tired. Maybe they want to sit down. It's crazy, man. I don't know, dude. It's crazy shit.
Dude, back on one of her older channels, actually, it may have even been Sleepless in Tennessee, just another rendition of it. Rusty and I used to always say in his lives, we would say hypocrisy instead of hypocrisy. And she made an entire video, Patty did, correcting us, calling us stupid because the word was hypocrisy and not hypocrisy. It's like, oh,
hypocrisy.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, Rusty has shown his face before, Lori. That's true. Motivates us. I sit to pee when I don't have my leg on. One-legged piss. Yeah, no, that would be
it takes some talent.
Bird. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. What's up, Jen? Good to see you. Reckoning. What's up? Anybody else sneak in here? We got Bob Negemeyer, Dominic Adam. What up?
Gotcha, man. I think she was talking about Seeper when she said somebody trying to attach himself to her family because he's friends with Gail, which is her sister.
Oh, yeah.
But it does apply to Johnny. I mean, it sounds like she's describing him to a T for sure.
Yeah, AD did take down that Rusty the Rat video, didn't he? Interesting.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So wait, I didn't see what 815 guy said about AD going off.
Yeah, him and Martin got into it, I guess.
That's funny, Tyler. AD got called out by Martin. Was freaking out 20 minutes ago. Oh shit, the drones are over Chad's house again. Oh shit. Yeah, dude. Across the pond, UK? Well, welcome, man. You had it to begin with, gotcha. Now let's look and see. I'm
to in a sexual manner.
In a sexual manner. What is Martin's channel called today?
Ain't that the damn truth? Good Lord.
Mr. Martin Reacts. Dude, it literally changes every day or every other day. I'm not kidding. I guess I'll show some of mine off. What are we talking about? Comics here? AD must have been talking about comics. Whatever AD talks about, Martin does. The other night, AD warmed up some oodles of noodles. Carl warms up oodles of noodles.
I did see him talking about Pokemon cards. He do a lot talking about Pokemon, yeah.
Martin up all night. Demons. Troll destroyed. It wouldn't have been that, would it?
9 hours ago, that might be it. Hell, 9 hours ago was way more than 20 minutes.
She goes on to say, my wife must have a miserable life. Yeah, she looks miserable floating around in the pool the other day.
Yeah, on his homemade jet ski. Yeah, she didn't look like she was having fun at all, did she?
Yeah. Yeah, she looked miserable. I like that shameless hat plug too. Gotcha. We need some more got content. Did you ever see that, Jack Rabbit? Did you see Gotcha's wife doing Merle?
No.
Oh,
no,
God,
I didn't see
dude.
that. No.
Turns out Gotcha Man is not the talented content creator in that household. It's actually his wife.
Hell yeah.
Dude, the shit. It was hilarious, man. She had her little mannerisms spot on. Just chomping gum. Just like Layla yelling at the dog. Like, man, I wish that was still out there.
She needs to make one where she's teaching people how to put their false teeth in.
Yeah.
That shit was great. Those sounds, though, oh man, it was almost unbearable. I had headphones in. I'm like, damn, you super got me on that one.
You had to have an excuse. You could have just put a disclaimer there, egregious boob shot, and then just stuck it there above it. Yeah, I've told probably a dozen people about your son. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's now that we have more technology and more testing to, I guess, find autism in different parts of the spectrum. But one of my closest friends has a son that's actually about your son's age. That's what do you call it? Nonverbal. I mean, he says some stuff, but communication. But again, extremely, extremely intelligent. Just kind of trapped inside intelligent. But I've told that story so many times of watching your kid, because when when you say he took over her channel, he literally did. And, I don't think you're lying about him figuring all that stuff out, changing it, getting videos, editing videos, adding music cues to it, and then uploading and publishing them to YouTube at whatever his age is. What's his name? Finley or something? It's like, what is he, 5, 6 years old? Is doing all that? I mean, hell, it's a 30-minute debacle trying to teach my mother how to save a name into her contact list.
while we're on the subject, I thought it was beautiful that day. He put that video up with his son in it, and you could see his face light up. His son told him that he loved him, and it was
Oh
just,
yeah,
it was a good moment, man. It was a good
yeah,
moment.
yeah. I love little stuff like that. The other day when they went to the fireworks store, and Finley started walking. He's 6. Okay, he was walking the other way, like away from the store. And Gotcha was like, "Hey, bud, it's this way." And he's like, "Ah." He just turns around, and starts walking. What's 815 saying? I hate him, but don't support 90% of the stuff he does. Says, yeah, that's dude. The Durka teeth and the whole Martin triggering.
Yeah,
I'm there for that. That's amazing.
The thing that bugs me about him is that he'll get like 80% of the story right, and then he'll fuck it all up. No matter what he's talking about, he just has to fuck it all up at
Yeah,
the end.
it's 75% correct, and then it just fucking goes to shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Limu? Oh, really? You need to get Rusty on it. Just add him to the vault, and then you'll never miss an episode.
Yeah.
That vault is that shit's steaming sometimes. That shit works so hard. It's the hardest working thing on YouTube is that vault. He was playing piano.
And he got like something like 3 terabytes worth of information or some shit in the vault. It's something crazy.
No, that was Psychobabble when he was.
Oh, okay.
When he was giving Rodney depositions like 2 years ago, he was saying he was talking about a 12-inch thick vanilla envelope and fucking damn, what do you call it? He said he had a USB drives that were fucking terabytes long of chat logs and fucking whatever other bullshit. That was around the time Uncle Will was going to jail. Who's the guy that says guys every other word? That would be oh shit. Man, I just watched his stuff because he used to do a lot of snipes of PBR. Damn, what's his name?
You talking about the fuck?
He's not around anymore. He
starts with a B.
He may or may not have had a mental breakdown. Oh shit.
I can't remember, man. Damn it.
It's 2 words, I think.
Bare bones.
Bare
There it
bones.
is. Yeah.
Yep. Bare bones.
I
All
knew
right,
it started
guys.
with a B.
Let's get back to the video. Now, listen, guys, we're here and we just wanted to do it this way. And you said Johnny Gobble this? What? Okay, never mind. Let's get back to the video, guys. Yeah, his last his last live was crazy. Let me see what we got here. Bare bones. Yeah, I saw it. Harley.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, Harley.
Why not? Let's see. I like that weapons grade trolling material. I didn't 815.
I wonder where he's going to be working at next week. I heard he lost his job.
Yeah, that's what the rumor is. I saw. Where the hell did Jimmy Hill's comment go? What's up, Jimmy? We're just bullshitting here at the end, Jimmy. But it was about Johnny and him wanting Creek Squad to just forget about everything that he's done and
all the real Creek Squad moved past it. All the real Creek Squad ain't holding no grudges. They all are buddy with Johnny Gobble. He's the new high priest.
Yeah. Actually, I read it out of the chat, Harley, at the same time that he said it. Jamie is real days. Oh, shit. That takes me back. That's funny. Oh, God. Canadian Carl. Weapons grade dickhead. Bubbles. What's the guy's name that owns the trailer park? Leahy? Is it Mr. Leahy? I remember.
Oh, you talking about the Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
There's a reactor that used to go to school on the short bus. And they used to wear a protective helmet and grippers on. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out Jim Leahy. There we go. Jim Leahy. The shit wins. I remember that episode. Hovering over mile. 10-hour live streams. What up, Yankees? See, like I miss Yankees completely in this StreamYard chat, but in the YouTube, you see all. See, that's kind of what I was alluding to, Jimmy. Like, why don't you be on probation for, I don't know, maybe half the time you're a complete fucking idiot? Something like that. Can you imagine the Baywatch speed up? No. No, not at all. Tyler, it's the P should be a B as in Bravo. It's nib shit and Nubak. Look, the word Dominic here's from the UK, and the word of PBR's gayness has traveled across the pond to the UK. So, J-Press, don't let PBR know about your local pool. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we went international. He made it.
He made it.
Yeah.
I tell you, I watched, I pulled up a live that he did a year ago. PBR, that is. And Uncle Will made some prank phone calls, and I was kind of helping him with the technology on it. And one of the calls he made was to Dillon State Park. That's the park old Babel got called in. Shonking in the park. And anyway, apparently he called the cops, and the cops were coming to arrest Uncle Will, and they already had the teletext that came to his county, and it'd be better if he called. They didn't have his address, so it'd be better if he called in and gave him his address. That way, because the only alternative would have been for him to be arrested from his work. So he was supposed to call and tell him, where he lived. That way they didn't have to pick him up at work the next day. But for some reason, the cops never showed up. And his civil rights bully lawyer never followed through with any suits. And as it turns out, the HIPAA lawyers never came to me to recoup their payout or some shit that he was saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. What up, Nickel G?
Yeah, you're going to hang flyers up. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it, Bird Jen. Some people are in way too deep. That was a good one. Johnny knows about his rights. A15 guy says, even better, what about your lefts? I see what you did there. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Done dirt cheap. Yeah, no shit. I miss old Wade, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear what Wade thought of this whole situation now.
Mm-hmm. It'd be interesting to hear his point of view on it. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And we've been patiently waiting for Rusty too. He said that his next live is going to be about snakes. People switching sides and shit. I can't wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was in the chat one night and he said that he's been taking a break, but he's got something coming. And his next live is going to be about all the snakes and the fence riders and shit. Yeah. I just said, I'm here for it, man. I can't wait.
I wonder who he's talking about.
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to think. I can't think of anybody but Cashville that's kind of swung that way that I can think of. Oh, Kurt. Yeah. Jimmy's right, Kurt.
And we all know that him and Kurt don't really get along anyway, though.
Well, I mean, that's kind of been since the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Hell, Rusty had the Kurt live months ago. Oh, Curtis McGillis. Dethroned is the High Bishop. Let's see.
I agree, Dominic Adam. I've been gifted a lot of memberships to a lot of different channels, but Rusty is one that I would be willing to pay for, man.
Old Rabbit is the he's in the algorithm for gifted subs. Gifted subs. Let's see. 6-foot privacy gate. Oh yeah, that would suck. Harley said, imagine your job being the High Bishop being replaced by Johnny.
Hell, he'd turn it down because it has the word job in it.
Yeah, it does. It sounds a little intimidating, doesn't it? Six. That's what I'm trying to read chat.
Yeah, I agree, Miss Vicky. Mike 12 points the man. I like Mike a lot.
You know, glad you brought that up. It's interesting, this angle that Johnny has brought Mike up a lot.
Yep.
Here lately. And he's trying to use his friendship with Ryan against him.
Yep.
When it comes to Patty. Because he's trying to get, without saying all the words, he's trying to get Mike to denounce all this stuff. And I don't know. Like he's even said the other day, oh, you know, Mike's not really saying anything on me anymore. And, you know, because he gets it, you know, it's like he's putting words in Mike's mouth. He was saying he's a pretty funny guy. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird what he's doing with Mike.
Well, another thing I noticed is that he said that Uncle Will steps out of line a lot, and Mike has to come into
Mike
his
comes in
chat
and
to
puts him in his
remind him
place.
and put him in his place and all that bullshit, man. And he knows what he's doing. He's trying to pit people against each other and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Uncle Will's gonna let anybody influence him like that.
No.
Yeah, so it's odd. That is kind of odd. Gotcha just said he's begging Mike to go after me too. Fake laughing at Mike's jokes. You know, I got something on my phone that's interesting. If it will translate through the microphone. Let's see. Voice memos. We'll have to see if this bad boy made it to from iPhone to Android back to iPhone again just the other week.
You did?
Yeah. I had to go to the dark side and see what it was all about for about 9 months.
You went back to iPhone?
Yeah.
I've never had an iPhone. I've always done Android.
Yeah, there's things that I like about both, but my girl and my daughter, they both love FaceTime.
Yeah.
And apparently they're just off-put and allergic to the color green. You gotta have blue text. Did it make it?
No, I'm about to get a new phone anyway. Next one I get, I'm gonna get an iPhone, see what it's all about. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be a learning experience for sure, because the way you do the shit's different than
it's
Android.
just a better overall experience.
Yeah.
And the keyboard, to me anyway, for typing, the keyboard is superior.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, it's still on here. We'll see if I can hold it up to the mic. Let's see.
Like they're get alive. And when I find out what your name is, Mikey.
Can y'all hear that?
I promise you, I'm gonna take care of some shit. Legally. Because that's what I do, right? I'll file paperwork, you know what I mean? File me another one. You know what I mean? That's what everybody hollers. Because you putting my kids in videos is against the law. Did you not know that? Did you not know that? Did you not know that? In the way that you're speaking of me, and then putting them in a video. Yeah. So
there you go.
You mean kind of like he did when he was hiding in the bushes, put his kids on camera then?
I don't. Yeah.
Crazy,
man. Keep on dividing their family. What a gotcha man done should have never happened.
Oh wait, what is this?
He's gonna keep on dividing their family. What a gotcha man done should have never happened. He shouldn't have never been talking to Ronnie. Should have never been talking to Ronnie at all. And that's on him, man. That's on him. He can't deflect and put it off on me like I'd done something wrong because I reviewed the video. I was asked to review the video, so I reviewed the video. And I never come to contradicting myself because I've never talked to Ronnie like Gotcha talked about Ronnie. Talked to Ronnie, I mean. Never. We've never sat on the phone and talked like they did for a month. He should have never inserted himself like that. Gotcha has nothing to do with this situation. I was put into this situation. Ryan has brought me into this situation. I have a reason to be in this situation. He's put me right in the middle of this situation trying to say that I was conspiring with his mother or whatever he was saying and shit.
I forgot about this whole thing.
That's why I'm invested in this. And I'm going to stay invested in it until Ryan opens his eyes. And it's never going to be nothing negative towards Ryan. nothing like that. But if I have an opinion, I'm gonna speak that opinion, and nobody's gonna stop me from doing it. I don't give a damn how hard you come at me. I don't give a damn what you do. Show up at my fucking front door to see what the fuck happens when you show up at my front door. Is all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Show the fuck up at my front door and you see what fucking happens. Now, it's not gonna happen.
I got all kinds of little tidbits.
He said Ryan drug him in this, but yeah, it didn't have nothing to do with him secretly recording that conversation with Justin Adams or whatever his name was.
Oh my God. I remember when AD used to call Seeper CP Hearth. This is when they were going to fight. Oh, this has got to be funny. This is like 50 seconds.
All day online. CP Hearth. I'm just curious, because that's all you do is just degrade and attack women nonstop. And you say it's out of justice for Jamie. For Jamie. Well, guess what? Jamie's online running her mouth about everybody 24/7. You Captain Save a Whole motherfucker. You gay cis ass pussy. And I will sign a contract and fight you for $10K. If we can get it done. I told you I'll do it. You put up 30, I put up 10. Get the contract, get it done. Triple T can hold the cash. Triple T can hold the cash. I would love to take your 30K as you live in a shitty fucking dump talking shit about me.
I forgot about that. The AD Seeper fight.
CP Hearth.
CP Hearth.
What the fuck? Illiterate as hell. CP Hearth.
Ryan earned that fucking suit.
Ryan earned that suit. What else is on here? Oh, yeah. One of the most classics. The best of all times here. Ah, shit. Where was it? I saw it the other day. Where is it? Here we go. Here it is right here. You ready?
Rusty Truck, I'm suing your motherfucking ass. So get ready.
Oh.
Get ready.
Wait a minute. What?
AD bought all the background checks for Johnny? What?
AD man. I mean, why would you need to buy a background check for Johnny?
Well, you know, Johnny can't afford to pay that fee. Some of them, man, you have to pay for it.
Oh, you mean the ones that Johnny has used?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny needed money to get background checks on people, and AD, I guess, paid for it.
Okay. Gotcha. I noticed he was telling somebody earlier to Seeper. He was saying Seeper is hiding because he doesn't show his face, and he wanted somebody to check North Carolina because he thinks that's where all of his crimes went down, was North Carolina. And
oh shit, AD was the one that gave him Gotcha Man's dad's address. Remember we went to Gotcha Man's dad's house like a piece of shit?
Oh shit, are you serious?
What the fuck, man? That's terrible. It's never a good idea to conversate with Johnny Gobble secretly behind the scenes. That's never going to work out good for you, bud. No matter who the fuck you are.
That's interesting. Seeper. Hey, what's up, Linda? I found some old stuff with Linda and PBR that Bare Bones had sniped. Bare Bones, he has a lot of old PBR snipes on there. I had forgotten that he. Yeah, I had totally forgotten that he did so much stuff on PBR. What's up, Lord Voldemort? Bunch of low IQ, egregious fools. That's right. Snaggy. We hadn't heard from Snaggy in a while.
No. Yeah, he been laying low.
I wonder when
I think last time anybody heard from him was whenever he went on that Charlie D dude's live and said a bunch of weird shit.
Oh, did he? He went on Charlie's?
Yeah, Charlie D been catching a lot of heat because he told that crazy story. I don't know if you heard that or not. But Charlie D told a crazy story, and then Snaggy came up on his live, and Snaggy started saying all kinds of crazy shit. And the shit he was saying was trying to make it okay for what Charlie did, and he was just saying some weird, off the wall, inappropriate shit, man.
Huh.
And then, of course, Charlie got heat for that too, because he didn't shut him down or kick him off the stream, and he let it happen. And he's like, "Hell, I don't even know how to do all that. I don't know how to kick anybody off. All I know how to do is bring them up." Makes you wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hilarious, Linda. I remember that. What's up, True Texan? Yeah, I'm convinced that PBR's dad called him a simpleton and told him that he was low IQ.
Oh, yeah, he uses them words a lot, doesn't he?
Let's see. Let me see if I can pull that thing up. Baby Marmar. Baby Marmar, baby Marmar.
Damn you, Rich. That shit's going to be stuck in my head now.
Oh, there's Gotcha right there.
Whose couch did you land on when you were let out on parole?
Oh,
Pot
shit.
kettle.
Pot kettle.
I'm done with you too, dude. I was nothing but a friend to you. And you got to lay down with that every night. I don't. And if it don't bother you just a little bit, then you're just not even fucking human. I don't know what the hell you are. But you don't get us run around accusing other people of heinous shit and spreading slanderous lies about somebody and then whine because somebody made a comment back to you that you didn't like.
Well, you couldn't sue him for slander because it was true there, fucktard. And when you said made a comment back, I believe he's referring to when he made up that story that the neighbor's surveillance camera caught Gotcha Man inappropriately touching his daughter by the pool in the backyard or something that he completely made up. Looking at his son that has long hair, thinking that that was his daughter when his daughter is his stepdaughter that's very grown. This guy, dude. A little bit of difference between the two. A truthful statement that you've got Gades versus some made up bullshit. Big time difference.
So he was talking about his son. That makes sense now. I always wondered about that. That makes sense.
Well, that's the only thing I can think. That's the young, you know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
He's got longer hair, and
yeah,
you know, that's probably what he saw. And yeah. Yeah. A feckless coward. Yeah, that is a feckless coward. That is one of his things.
What does that even mean?
It's again some bullshit. Yeah, the crazy thing is what I played earlier, and I have a hard time getting over that. You know, saying that your son is dead that's alive.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. I don't know how you do that, man. Don't know how you do that.
In your screen name. Did I call any local businesses where you live? What? No. Did Dagburn call any local businesses where you live? What? No, he didn't. Did Dagburn come to your house, pretend to be your friend, and record you and then stab you in the back? Why? No, he didn't do that. Did Dagburn join your podcast, call you constantly, send you texts constantly, be a moderator and be your friend for 6 months, and then turn around and start slandering you? Did Dagburn do that to you? No. You did that to him. You did that to me. You're no victim. Go away. Go away.
Go away. Gotcha, man.
I hear one smidget of slander out of your mouth towards me. You'll be filing bankruptcy by spring.
Oh, you hear that?
And I fucking mean it.
Fucking mean it.
Just shut up, punk.
That's right, gotcha.
Might want to do your little behind the scenes messages to Fragburn and have a good talk with each other about how to never do this again.
Really don't need
I think you better go to your private group, your members only group, because you're all cowards. And have a big long chat about how none of you are trustworthy, about how none of you can keep your mouth shut. And if I were you, Uncle Will, I'd see if you could get a hold of Ryan. And the sad part is, and I hate it for you, I hate this for you, Uncle Will. I do. I hate this for you. I don't have a valid address on you. And the sheriff's department don't have one. So we have to serve you at work. That's not my fault.
He hates it, though.
I didn't tell you to call a law enforcement agency, tell them you were me, spell my fucking name out, and then say a bunch of derogatory stuff trying to get me charged. I didn't call local businesses where you live and slander you.
That never happened. None of this happened, by the way.
Because you critiqued a celebrity that might give me money someday. I hope. And don't you worry, Mr. Nichols.
Oh, yeah? What you got for me?
You're my play toy now.
Ooh!
All right, let's get these plebs off the screen.
These plebs.
Make you vomit looking at these turds.
Yeah.
Ha ha! All right.
Well, that was gay. What the fuck was that?
I don't know why that son of a bitch is blue. That's weird. Oh, there it went. So I'll get to some comments here. So what do all you guys think about these people sitting in their members only group, scheming and conniving to commit crimes against people because somebody told the truth about Ryan Upchurch's bullying of innocent people? Hey, John Julio. Try to get down through some of these.
Hey, John Julio.
I ain't seen some of you guys in a while, man. I really appreciate you guys reaching out and stuff. I do. I'd like to say that
Linda, that's egregious. Reckoning, Burden Jen. Don't encourage her.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to be his play toy. He'd take you to the park with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
the negativity I mean, as you can tell, I've had my fill of it. And yeah, that's just that. It shocks me. They think they keep, well, here's what happened. Let them get away with it for too long, right? I did. And then two, they've been doing it to Dagburn, who just, doesn't have the finances to really do anything. Right? So they got emboldened. And then they went and made a complaint that they got pushed and left out the part where they punched someone in the face 20 times first before they got pushed. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, Ian, yeah.
Yeah.
Glasses on, they cut glare. And are stout. And if you read it, you'll find out that if it's repetitive, if the same person is doing things to you over a long period of time, that is it. And actions, a video that you can choose or choose not to watch. Using a screen name is really harmless unless you're like using someone's identity and like doxing them or something like that. But if you're just like parried in a screen name and poking fun at a screen name, it's harmless stuff. But when you call a business where someone lives in a small town, that's not. When you call a law enforcement agency, give them someone else's name and then act like a jackass on the phone, saying a bunch of derogatory stuff, that's not. No. You don't get to do that. So if you take those things, right, and you combine them with sharing my personal information and my wife's, literally name, full name, all that. My wife's not even on YouTube. There's just no call for that kind of stuff. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Wow.
And if I don't use this money to run the court up these 5 people's asses,
Ew.
they're just going to keep doing this stuff to other people.
Yeah.
And I don't want for nothing. I got everything I need. If you want to hear me brag, Uncle Will, come around me when I'm with my truck. I'll brag about that. I got 18 grand in that engine. And that son of a bitch is a beast. And just because I trash mouth Ryan up church, that doesn't mean a 700 horsepower Power Stroke ain't badass.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear me brag, I'd brag about that. Be a cool day in hell for you to hear me brag about a $1,600 old used motorcycle. Or lifts I've been around my entire life. I was under car lifts when I was 10 years old, you simpleton.
Oh, yeah.
It's no big deal to me.
Damn.
Running late, I sure was too, man. I kind of misjudged how long it would take me to get home. Ow, ow, ow. Try to get down here to some of these others. Yeah.
You just did a Johnny.
I can't be on here too much longer either, man.
What's up, Susie Q, Captain America? God of Thunder.
I don't even know what that means.
There's Austin.
Go a little further down. Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Ric Flair voice.
Dog walked.
All right. When is the court date?
See what I mean? Do you see what I mean?
No, I don't.
Mr. I'll tell all my friends in my members only group, but they can't keep their mouths shut. There's another screen grab.
Screen grab
Thank
for
you.
what? He was acting like this court date that he had, that it was a secret, and like people were, I don't know, like Rusty had given out information that he shouldn't have, saying that there's a court date that's listed publicly online. And yes, you're right, 815 guy. The members only lives on YouTube were definitely hurt his feelings. He should have 100% bought a membership. But that's where folks would perpetuate crimes, in the members only group. That's where everybody got their assignments to commit crimes. He's a dumb fuck.
Lost his damn mind.
Yeah. I'm a foot taller than you and 100 pounds heavier. It's funny. You can go out there. The last time that he was arrested for that dumb shit, there's the criminal form. It shows, I think he's listed at 5'10" and 160 pounds.
160.
That's what it said.
At 5'10", damn, you're a little dude.
It may have been 5'11". It was under 6 foot. I do remember that. Well, hell, why don't I just look? I may have
If you
it right
5'10",
here.
5'11", 160 pounds, yeah, you little. You ain't got no muscle.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I titled the foot taller. Foot taller. You feckless fucker. All right, let's see. How can I do this without showing egregious informations? All right. Well, balls. How can I do this here? Let me get another little window here. Let's play cover up.
What's up, G3 Mini? Gemini.
All right, there we go. Let's see. There you go. Info is redacted by things covering, but there you go. 5'11", 160 pounds. Big fella.
You got bro hair.
Bro hair. Yes, sir.
Can't forget the bro hair. Yeah, that's little though. 160 pounds, 5'11".
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's not very big. Yeah. That was pretty that cover up worked well.
Yeah, it worked pretty good.
Let's see.
If anybody asked, I'm 7 foot tall and 500 pounds.
We could always We could always read this bad boy. This is always a good time. Good evening, learning here. Here we go. All right, story time, kids.
What we got?
Your Honor, if it may please the court, on May 4th, 2001, around 11:20 a.m., this officer was on foot patrol at the Overlook picnic area of Dillon State Park. While checking the area, this officer observed two people in the woods behind the shelter house. While walking towards the two subjects, this officer observed two men pulling up their pants. Both subjects' pants were down around their ankles, exposing their private parts. Upon getting to the subjects, one of them ran away from this officer into the woods. This officer yelled for the subject to stop several times and he had no response. This officer got the ID from the man that was still there. His name was PBR of such and such Ohio. After getting the ID, this officer proceeded after the subject that ran from this officer. The subject could not be found at this time. While writing out a summons and complaint form to Mr. PBR, the subject that fled from this officer came walking out of the woods towards the vehicle. Towards his vehicle. The officer stopped the subject and asked what he was doing running from an officer. The subject kept walking. This officer placed his hand on the subject's arm to stop him. The subject stopped and turned around and asked this officer what I needed and advised he was hearing impaired. The subject was John whatever of such and such address. PBR and John were both placed under arrest for violation of ORC Law 2907.09A1, public indecency, and transported to the Muskingum County Jail. There you go.
Right there in black and white, boy.
Good reading.
Now, what is his explanation for that? What does he say about that?
It's fake AI.
Oh, it's fake. Okay.
Yeah, it's AI.
Yeah, of course.
It's complete AI. Motivated one later put bobbing Johnsons out in the woods. Oh shit.
Yeah, poor park ranger. Good lord.
What's up, G3?
Imagine walking up on that.
Well, it's why. Dude, what was so funny was actually talking to the park ranger when I talked to him.
Yeah.
And it had been so long, but he was like kind of caught off guard, obviously. And I was texting him on Text Now.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, I know this has got to be really fucking weird. Like, so I sent it to him. And then I told him that he was a living legend on YouTube and songs had been written about him and all kinds of shit. And so we go on and I sent him a couple of links. I sent him a link to the song. And we were texting and I don't know if Text Now was screwing up, but it was just every other text wasn't going through. So after he had gone and listened to the song, it wasn't long after that, maybe 6 minutes after the link, the phone rang, and he was actually calling. And he was just kind of like, what the hell? Like, because he had heard this song that he's, the whole song is about him being, scarred mentally for life after this and, having to get a new job and all this other stuff. And he was just, but obviously it's going to be odd, that's just kind of coming at you out of the blue. But that was funny to say the least. He's the one that told me that that park was a hotbed for that type of activity. and it wasn't like standard gay stuff, but it was like gay for pay.
Right.
He didn't say specifically that particular incident was gay for pay, but just that happened a lot at that point.
Well, it's not a coincidence that they were at that spot,
Right.
I'd say they knew.
And touche, motivated. Touche.
Hey, I don't want to cut you short, man, but I'm gonna have to jump off
Yeah,
here real quick.
I gotta jump too, man. I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, brother. Have a good day, man.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Take it easy, chat.
Yeah. Dominic, that would never happen, bro. So I'm dude's worst nightmare. It's not gonna happen. And Tyler worked very hard at keeping everything 100% true. All the details true. And you've got your roles reversed there. He was not the railee. He was catching. Oh, that's right, Mud Daddy. That's right, Mud Daddy. That's right. Oh, shit. Good. Just wanted to make sure. The Glover. Twisted sense of humor. Speaking of twisted, that poor guy. That poor fella. Oh, man. Anyway, I think y'all have had enough fun for one day. Twisted isn't on much anymore. Yeah. Old Twisted. Oh, boy. Twisted Tuesday, says Brian. Well, this was fun, folks. Thanksgiving is near. Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said, wasn't it? Yeah, her thing was when I told her about it, she was more offended by the fact that she thought somebody thought she would be using Facebook Messenger as it was for old people. See you, Tyler. If let me see if I can. Where is that? La, 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 la. We all have heard it. I'm not gonna play that again. That was just the thing where Martin was lying about. Fuck it. Let me see if I can find it. It's got to be right here. There it is. Here you go. This is Martin the other day. Volume. Yeah, not good.
I don't care if New Buck's is striking me or sniping me. New Buck is about as important as a fucking piece of dirt on a sand trap. Like, it's not supposed to be there. You know what I mean? I could care less what New Buck does. That boy he got grown ass daughters that hate him. Like, it's disgusting. He has a 19-year-old daughter that messaged me on Facebook like a year ago. and apologized for the way her dad acts online. And there's a reason why her mom left her dad.
Yeah.
I never said that out loud before, but it happened. She has
Yeah.
blonde hair.
Yeah.
You want to keep going? New book.
Go ahead.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. She just graduated, going into college. She's doing pretty well. Just got a new place.
Yeah. Like 2 years ago. Yeah. Anyway, that's what Martin had to say when somebody in his chat said that I was sniping him. So it's the first my daughter had heard of it. And anyway, Stream Deck update available. Wait a minute. Did I see what I just think I saw? Where'd it go? I thought, Mud Daddy, I thought you were the big Johnny supporter. Aren't you the one? Doesn't he always say that's right, Mud Daddy? That's right, Mud Daddy. That's right. Is that not you? Is that a different Mud Daddy? Or is that, are you the same Mud? I just didn't think there was too many Mud Daddies. Maybe he likes you in the feeling. Oh, Johnny, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay. So no more Daggy for Mud Daddy. Gotcha. That's hilarious, Miss Vicky. You're the one with the emojis in Mike's live. There's a 5 emoji rule now. I did hear that 12 Point did invoke the 5 emoji limit. All right, let's see here. I'm going to get y'all this right here. Here is, well, maybe. Here is the link to our buddy Motivated One Legger. He said, where'd it go? Dude, the StreamYard chat sucks. Rich, I'll be live tonight, 6:30 Central. Come hang out. Y'all check out Motivated. He's going live tonight at 6:30. There's his link. Y'all can go over there and set yourself a reminder. To go hang out over there. You thought who was Osmic? Mud Daddy? No. Hey, y'all know how Tennessee Accountability was over here earlier? I don't know if y'all remember this, but one morning I was I was trolling over at Johnny's channel and just trolling around, and Tennessee Accountability was, he piped up and was, I don't know, I guess he thought I was challenging his IQ or something. So he wanted to like debate with me and talk this out or blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I said, all right, cool. So I set up a stream for like an hour later for him to come hang out. Tagged him on YouTube, all that stuff. And here it is. The live was called That's Right, Tennessee Accountability. Actually, no, it was called Getting Schooled by Tennessee Accountability. Right. But he never showed up. But then in the comments section, he came in. I thought it was in the comment section. Did he remove that? I just looked at this the other day. It must have been in the live and I was pulling his comments. Maybe that's what it was. But he basically didn't. He came in and was like, yeah, everything's cool. And no debates. Oh. My daddy said Mike didn't troll anything. He blocked me. LOL. No, Mike didn't block you. Somebody else would have blocked you. Mike doesn't block people. You may have gotten timed out by somebody. You're going to make Miss Vicky go back and watch that and get the receipts and prove you wrong. So you couldn't respond. Yeah, I don't know. But it wouldn't have been Mike that did it. It would not have been Michael 12 points. Ain't no real dare. What are you saying, Burden? MOL Rich. You thought Motivated One Legger was Eisman. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Sorry. A little bit slow there. Yeah, because Eisman could also be considered a motivated one-legger. Very true. There's quite a few one-leggers around these parts. Quite a few. Golly. There's 85 of you in here. I can't believe y'all don't have anything better to do than listen to my dumbass. But I got one more thing for you. Let's see. All right. I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave y'all with a song to close this out. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Johnny Gobble. No, the Creek Squad is not going to just forgive and forget overnight. There's Sly, and she's saying, fuck you, gag burn. See, Sly knows. Sly also knows that in the Cash App days, while Johnny was getting all those Cash Apps that he showed on his phone, that other people were getting Cash Apps, to include Merle and even the daughter, and they would use the daughter as bait to get more Cash Apps. Tell them about it, Sly, while this beautiful song plays. Anyway, y'all have a great day.
This dag burn. I tried to stay in my own lane, but it's time to bring the dog off his chain. They call me Johnny Go-Go, I'm a man from good old Kentucky. I try to do things right, but the world tries to fuck me. And let me tell you something, buddy, this shit's gonna get bloody. I don't need your fucking money. If you wanna get ashed in an urn, I can stab you with my Tabasco blade in the back, dag burn. This dagger's got the edge that can cut, 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 cut. Come one-on-one, let's see who stands. The Richie Rich pussy or the Kentuckian man. I don't give half a damn about your cornbread cock. You're all shouting, oh my God, it's the Dagburn's fault. Everything's fun and games until the wound meets the salt. So what you got to say about the men that don't give no shits? I'm a real country boy with no Gucci on the wrist, no guards at the crib and no hook either. I'm killing your ass with words, spitting ether. Fuck the disbelievers, I'm an achiever, you're a deceiver. Taking all my words straight to up church, like a Labrador, like a Labrador, like a Labrador, like a Labrador. Oh shit, it's the chicken looking all flea bitten up church in my town without permission. Mission, get the flicking with the jurisdiction. Diction, diction, diction. Keep on riding my diction, diction, diction. Cause of friction. Pay off the mayor. How about you spend your time and money on some more of that snow? Can't even talk face to face without it spitting from your nose.
Dag burn, dag burn, dag burn, dag burn. The people in my town and Wendy's are mean. Every time I walk in there, gobbling at me. And I know the fucking mayor got you to do it for free. And Upchurch drove here all the way from Tennessee. It's early in the morning and I'm climbing a tree just to watch the police while they're driving down the street. Then the neighbor called the damn 5-0 on me, cause I'm yelling so loud on my iPhone 3. I said, if you ain't spelled Kentucky, the cops, the mayor, they're all trying to fuck me. And John Holbrook sent me a logbook warrant for me, then you're gonna have to come look. If you ain't spelled Kentucky, dag burn. If you ain't spelled Kentucky, dag burn. I was higher than an astronaut when I was arguing with Mike in the cot. Zach Davison ain't a cop. Okay. He was last week, but now he's not. Why's that? Probably cause I figured out the mystery of them. Yep. Conspiring on me with the Illuminati at the gym. Yep. I pulled up in the rodeo and acted like a bitch. And I pulled up my iPhone and I wiggled on my tits. It said, F you, ain't spell Kentucky. The cops, the mayor, they're all trying to fuck me. And John Holbrook gave me a logbook warrant for me, then you're gonna have to come look. If you ain't spell Kentucky, dag burn. If you ain't spell Kentucky, dag burn. Mike 12 Point don't live around here. Mike 12 Point ain't even a real deer. He ain't. Mike 12 Point ain't no mayor. Mike 12 Point is a pussy slayer. Oh, wait, no, he ain't. Hey, delete that last line. F you, Paintsville, Kentucky. The cops, the mayor, they're up. They're up. I'm off beat. They're all trying to fuck me. It's all their fault. It's Paintsville's fault. It's Paintsville's fault. It's Paintsville's fault. The citizens and the cops. If you Paintsville. No, it ain't fucked up. What the hell? Everybody's doing this. Nobody's doing that. Jesus. Dag burn. It's hard to see stuff over my dash, but I'm getting way too much hometown ass. 30 air fresheners I'm gagging in here. Every cent from last year on my rear view mirror. Yeah, I park at food line, rev my truck up as strangers. I look like Billy Ray Cyrus, snorted a line of danger. Wheel lights so bright, you think my rig was uranium. Big mullet dangling off my Alabama cranium. My truck is like a female at a big field party. Hey, girl. Squatted in the bushes and retarded looking, probably dead burn. Tell a hater, wait your turn. I don't like whistling diesel, he tore up my drink car. John Gobby in the lobby, pulling up in Frog Squatty. Cop said, what you looking at? I said, not an astronauty. Constellation in my window, Bob Lazar would like it probably. Got so many tickets for my tent, John Cena's on my license. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. No AC in here, but I like a sweaty butt. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. Dip in the door, tampons in the glove box. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. No AC in here, but I like a sweaty butt. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. Dip in the door, tampons in the glove box. I don't care what my dad says, my truck ain't broke. It's Facebook Marketplace, $1 grand OBO. OBO! I got the mirrors with the toast, so I could pull a tractor like a Luke Bryan song. Some bitch get the nuts on the hitch. CB and Tana ask for looks, not hooked up to shit. But don't tell nobody, that's a secret. Like the spot I took a picture last week with my truck down in the creek bed. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. No AC in here, but I like a sweaty butt. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. Dip in the door, tampons in the glove box. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. No AC in here, but I like a sweaty butt. Carolina, Carolina, Carolina squat. Dip in the door, tampons in the glove box. On the highway, I can't go over 75. Why? A country boy's trying to stay a fucking live guy. Last time I did it, it was jerking side to side, and the chick riding with me said, I think I'm gonna die. My truck turns her off and on. Shitty McDonald's Wi-Fi. Painted all the vents, the smell inside gets you high. Carolina squat, Instagram on the back glass. Thanks to whistling diesel in traffic, I get backlash. Gobby, it's your fault, whistling diesel. I'm filing a charge on you. It's your boy Dagburn. I just wanna take a fight with the mayor. Pigs and a blanket is my favorite flavor. I said I want a box rind, even had a waiver. I guess I'm too soft like a vanilla wafer. Got Redneck Nation as my screensaver. I'm editing my videos on a Acer. Yeah, Ryan up church ain't no body faker. He's calling me a pussy while he's playing with a laser. And I'm being serious, y'all. I ain't chasing around this red dot no more. All right? I got charges to file. A whole bunch of them. It's John Holbrook's fault. It ain't fair. I wanna tickle fight the mayor. Sneak into his house, record it with a tape player. It ain't fair. I wanna tickle fight the mayor. I filed so many charges, I need plenty more paper. I want to tickle fight the mayor. The mayor. Dirty White is my best friend. He lives in West Virginia on a dead end. We talk over each other when we pretend. We got all the proof, y'all. You just don't understand. Dirty showed me lots of ninja moves and some Polaroids of some boobs, and I always only tell the truth. Now the turkey's in the chicken coop. I'm the shit, Amber Heard's poop. Pirate of the butts may be true. Ain't a person that I won't sue. Wish church was covered in barbecue. And the mayor, I won't forget you either. I'll never forget the mayor. I seen you at the Piggly Wiggly yesterday, Mayor. It's John Holbrook's fault. It ain't fair. I wanna tickle fight the mayor. Sneak into his house, record it with the tape player. It ain't fair. I wanna tickle fuck the mayor. I filed so many charges, I need plenty more paper. I want to tickle fuck the mayor. The mayor. Day I just wanna take a fight with the mayor. Sneak into his house. Tape player. Ain't fair. Take a fight the mayor. By so many charges, but nobody cares. Ain't fair. It ain't. Day Girls like me a lot. Girls like me a lot. Girls like me a lot, I do real cool things. Like my skills top notch with the claw machine. I know every line to all the wolf scenes. In Twilight 1, 2, and number 3, I can make ravioli by myself. I play Call of Duty, but I turn that all the way down. Still flex on them, Victory Royale. But these teenagers always hacking grandma's house. Yeah, girls like me so much, they ride in my car even though it stinks, bruh. When it comes to girls, I'm a Pokemon master. Won't find anyone ever to poke them faster. We watch iDubbbz and PewDiePie. I say, hey bitch, you a cutie pie. Only thing cuter than you is curly fries. I'm about to put it on your ketchup to the side. All the girls like me a lot. Even emo ones and ones that are snobs. All the girls like me a lot. Even hippie ones and hillbilly thoughts. All the girls like me a lot. Some criminals and other ones cops. All the girls like me a lot. And all the girls ain't never gonna stop. I need to invest in a limo or a van. There's 31,000 girls trying to hold my hand. Half of them are cool, the other half are crazy. I don't feel like hanging out with like 20,000 babies. That's a lot of language that I can't understand. I went to Panama and dropped a baby in the sand. The other one was eating some stranger's crab legs. And the other 3 babies stole a college kid's keg. All the girls like me a lot. Now a gang of my babies are beating up cops. Yeah, all the girls like me a lot. Dump truck full of toddlers, I ain't even gone front. Hit the Costco for a crate of pacifiers. I hypnotize the MILFs every time I walk by them. They tell me that I'm cute, I say shit girl you lying. They give me their keys, then I borrow their ride. Boom, there you go, another baby made. I can dance a little and I'm smoother than suede. Chinese economy, a baby brigade. Girls like me a lot and they do it every day. I don't care if I reproduce a bunch. We're pulling up to Chuck E. Cheese with the strap for the Brady Bunch. Girls like me a lot. Girls like me a lot. So much that it gets annoying. Hey, dude. And cause of that last one, I need some ointment. All the girls like me a lot. Even the ones that didn't vote for Trump. Yeah, all the girls like me a lot. Even ugly ones that take me to court. Yeah, all the girls like me a lot. Even if a week later they're lesbian. All the girls like me a lot. All the girls like me a lot. If you think that's a lie, it's not. No, it's not, 'cause girls like me a lot. But not you, little bitch. Why? Because I'm the shit. Don't tell Amber Heard, though. Dag burn, round, round.
Anabolic beat.
I never showed her check Keith Frazier. That was a setup for the cops to come and get me later. They mad I got rap skills of a hefty 8th grader. Creek squad haters all squares. Graph paper. Haters made of potatoes on my nuts and they love the flavor. Police always stalling. Dictator. Up church, meet me in the middle. Equator. Then he drove to Paintsville. I found out my town was traitors. Wendy at Wendy's ain't nothing but a dumb waiter. When she gets off work, her tires will be deflated. Yeah, I'm snapping alligator with allegations. Protesting out front of the local police station with my megaphone higher than modern aviation. And the Pentagon said that they seen a real spaceship. I'ma get a DUI in a UFO, yelling dag burning space to big booty space hoes. Check my OnlyFans, I got pictures of my toes. Two-step the stanky leg till my ankle smells gross. I spit and stay moist, steady dripping with the flows. Swamp ass on my cargo shorts, I suppose. My hairline looks like suburbial gang signs. Capri Sun in my pocket in 20 minutes of hang time. Polo shirt like it's 1999. Do a W with my fingers even though this is the north side. My compass quit working, I forgot where I was. Call me the lint roller, always looking for fuzz. I'm just a normal guy, that's what I tell detectives when they ask a bunch of questions. And I sweat cause it is hectic. Dag burn, I'm busting a left turn. So many ashes in my car, my minivan's a big urn. Dag burn, the court can't be adjourned. I made up a new law, my brain did a U-turn. Yeah, Paint's still plotting with the CIA. That's why I be in the bush with a battery bank. My ex-wife with my dad just the other day to distract me while the feds put cameras at my place. And found out that I study algorithm. They found out I have girly mannerisms. And I don't know nothing about a stolen Chevy Prism. Asking 10 minutes and I might be snitching. Listen, I'm a God-fearing Christian. I talk about the Bible when I'm in a bad position, which tends to be a lot for a walking contradiction. Stick my nose in people's business, sniffing like a booty expedition. Give me a dip cup, the mix-up is mixed up. Kansas Rebel man ain't even from that state, bruh. The proof is on my phone of everything in the world. I'm filing charges on boys, animals, and girls. Yeah, it's all falling in my favor, so I can stack y'all's money as high as a skyscraper. So you know I'm ballin'. Hey, Google the Lakers. I need to know the name of the most valuable player. I gotta tell them I'm the greatest content creator. Try to press their button, which is hard cause I suck at multiplayer. And one last thing, do me a favor, kiss the mayor, and hey, I'm innocent, Keith Frazier. Dag burn, dag burn. Dag burn. See y'all later. I'm quitting the internet, but I'll be back in 3 minutes. Bitches. Dag, 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 burn, 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 burn.
I made like 58 videos. I heard from me looking at the screen glow. Even though church ain't seen them, no, I'm still here and I'm ready for a upload. Take me for a ride in your cool Lamborghini. I'm a real shallow condo, skinny dipping women. I tickle off the mayor, yeah, I tickle off many. And I suck so bad I put the dick in Dixie. I wish the church was gay, cause I fantasize about him in a truck throwing hay. I wish the church was gay, we could do high fives and I could stare at his face. I wish the church was gay, give me some kisses while you're standing.
Church! Rebel flags on every single whip I got. All the glove boxes got Berettas with the safety out. Got the Range Rover trailing cause my streaming number's crazy. Sold out shows but coronavirus, hey. I'm trying to travel these states like a cowboy, babe. Trying to be the Charlie Daniels of the rap game, maybe. A country boy will always survive. I made it through racism riots and the internet alive. And here I am, 2020 straight claiming my space. And my numbers ain't dropped even without a base. And I ain't scared of nobody if your number's low. Sorry, ain't your pussy record label with the contract. I'm a walking weapon, don't go overstepping in my section. Every line is demolition, don't end up the one I'm wrecking. I reckon I'm a little reckless with the pen. Sometimes I stab my own fingers with the pointy end. On accident, came in the game like Huckleberry Finn, running shit barefoot. I got hella tough skin. Hey, and I got hella tough skins. Rolling D3, my camouflage, a new Mercedes Benz. Just depends on how I'm feeling when I wake up in the sticks today. I feel like telling hip hop that I ain't scared of shit. Got Confederate flag wrapped across my Lamborghini, bitch. This is what a redneck millionaire is. Beer bottles on me, and my weed I'ma share it. Take my daughter to school in a jacked up new McLaren. We them holler boys, tell your bitch to holler boys. We can't hear you holler through all of this high dollar noise. chiefing on a tree like Cherokee and Pow Wow. They tell me I'ma die and I really need to slow down, but I still got that tread and I ain't seen no yellow flag out. Approaching with caution, the country acting is flossing. My streaming is beaming and all my creekers skin to some bosses, and I don't take any L's, so I can't spell you no losses. The rappers coming at me, choke on exhausting, look hella exhausted. Too many plaques in my bar for me to care about a dick. Too many independent hits for me to care about the dick. Too many actors at the crib for me to hear what they talking. I'm too busy popping willies on my Yamaha. I know. Southside rattlesnake laid across the barnyard, shedding all the stress and the diamonds on my back large. Told me I would go far, now I got the 4 cars, putting memorabilia of America as a paint job. Give me my red coat and some boss with a musket. I don't wanna be civil, I won't war with you pussies, cause I'm sick of the jokes saying that I